1 2 check Chuffy 1 2. Excellent connection. 1 2 check Chuffy 1 2. 1 2 check Chuffy 1 2. Yeah, that's an excellent connection. That's an excellent connection. If ever I've seen an excellent collection, there's an excellent connection. If ever I've seen one, where's my chat? No, it's not doing my chat properly. Right, you can't have chat on screen today. Hello, Nigel. Get this, right? See this warning that's on the screen now? That's Genshin Impact, not responding. It says not responding. In fact, I should really put that in the title. Can I edit the title now? Is it too late to edit the title of our stream? Edit. I'm gonna edit it. Not responding. Not responding. Help. Save. So this evening I was supposed to be playing Genshin Impact on... Now you can see it's not responding, yeah? Right, that's obvious, so I'm going to have to close that. Bye. What's this? This is the PlayStation. I haven't got the PlayStation out for a little while, but the PlayStation now... For some reason it's gone to sleep. There it is. It's downloading the update file. So that's going to take 75 minutes or longer. And get this, you'll like this. This will make you laugh. This will make you laugh. Let's have Firefox. Not that one, thank you. But let's have Firefox. Oh, there's chat now. There's chat. Nothing's working for me. Nothing's working properly for me. Can't even it now can't even see this window of Firefox that I've got. It's doing my head in. No, I can't show you Firefox now. Right, I've just got to do it up here. So I'll move this one and drag it over here and put it in. There you go. Look. Problems at Twitch. The UK, between now and now, huge problems, reported problems for video streaming. Twitch support tweeted that there's problems, hopefully it will be resolved soon. I hear Twitch has been having issues, Twitch is having problems with broadcasting. So I can't go on Twitch and broadcast. When I try and stream on Twitch, obviously it's just like, it's not connecting, mate, you're not having that. Won't connect. It'll do it to YouTube, so I'm here on YouTube. Look, that's one thing. So that's one issue. The other issue is Genshin Impact itself. For some reason, I've done the 3.0. I've got the launcher on my screen. You can't see the launcher, but I've got the launcher. I press launch. Launch. And it does this. And it does this, and I'm like, oh, I love Genshin Impact. Let's get me in Genshin Impact. I've been looking forward to this all day. New SUMERU. Everyone else on the internet, they're all playing SUMERU. They're all having fun. Here we are. Click to begin. No problems here. Checking for updates. Playing the music. Go on then. Let's have a bit of Genshin Impact. Let's have a bit of Genshin Impact. Now my kilobytes have dropped right down. Huge kilobytes dip then. Which I haven't had thus far today. I mean, I have earlier on. I've got all these fucking wires to plug in. Hooray! But by the time I get them all plugged in, it goes up again and go and tangle all this. What a load of shit. And that's what Genshin Impact's doing. Forget the kilobytes. I mean, the kilobytes aren't even the issue. Kilobytes are looking bad, but that's not even the issue, is it? The kilobytes are back up now anyway. Fuck that stupid coil of wire. Look at it. So there you go, that's that. I can't play. Everyone else is playing Genshin Impact. I can't play it. No, it doesn't work. It just gets stuck there and it says Genshin Impact not responding. And I've been on the internet and I've looked and I've deleted this like there's a little file that says, oh, can you go on and delete that file in this window, and can you check your firewall's not on and all this, and I've turned my firewall off and back on again, thank you. It's none of that. So now I've got to download it on the PlayStation. Once I've downloaded it on the PlayStation, I can play it on the PlayStation, so I can actually play it eventually, but maybe not tonight. I was really looking forward to, it's a big day on the stream. Twitch completely let us down today, haven't they really? Because I can't go on there and stream, and it seems that's not just me that's having that problem. It seems it's not just me. So, I mean, I feel bad for everyone in the same situation in the UK. But it's irrelevant, isn't it? In terms of how good I am on the old internet, in terms of how good our stream is, well, people are watching these other people now, so it's irrelevant. I can't moan, can't complain. I'm lucky to even have a computer, but look, I'm not on the market today. I'm not in the game. I'm not in the game. Can't even play the fucking game for some reason. I don't know how that's going to get resolved either. Don't know, like, there are people playing it there, I can see them. So I don't know how it's going to get resolved. I don't know if it's Genshin Impact that's a problem, or if it's something that's a problem at my end, or whatever it is. I can't resolve it. I don't know how to. So either it just automatically fixes itself, or I'm playing it on PlayStation. I've got to hope to Jesus God that the PlayStation works, haven't I? People are watching these other people. I've got to hope to Jesus God that the PlayStation works in an hour and a half. Because I'm not going to be able to play Genshin Impact anymore otherwise. And at the moment, the way it stands is, I can't play Genshin Impact. The computer doesn't do it. It's not working. I had problems with the kilobytes earlier. That's small potatoes compared to this, because I'm not technical enough to know how to fix this. So there is no fixing of it. It updated itself automatically for version 3. It verified all the files. It was all having a good go, and then it was just like, fuck no. Nope, not having that. So there we go. I'm not a Twitch. I was on Twitch earlier and it happened, and so I turned off the stream, and now I can't get back onto Twitch. It won't let us stream on Twitch again now. It's fucking weird. I'm having a right day of it, to be honest. Earlier on we had Words on Stream tanked it because the internet, for some reason Words didn't work on the internet with the, Words on Stream itself didn't work with our YouTube channel, which is weird because like my YouTube channel works for Words on Stream. So that was one weird thing. And then this Genshin Impact shit. I was really looking forward to a good day today, and it's really kicked me in the balls all over the show. I'm moaning, I'm here complaining, it's not good content. But I'm just having to be here to just sort of explain, I guess. Because I did promise a big stream, and it's not happening. And also, I don't know, just to talk it through, get it off my chest. I'm not really like, angry, moaning. You'd think I'd be a bit more disappointed and cross. I was more disappointed and cross with the failure to work Words on Stream earlier, because giving the money to the charity, it's not like people say about altruism. There's no such thing as altruism, because you get good feelings out of it. But honestly, it makes you feel good. You feel like, I've done a bit for the world today, and I could just give the money to charity. That's fine. I could just do it. But I don't know. Not having the head of steam building up the thing and then saying, oh, it just doesn't work today. That's just one of them. I said to myself, don't worry. Later on, we'll be playing Genshin Impact. At least that. I didn't expect this to not work. Makes me wonder, because I'm beholden to all this. I can deal with it. I can put it down and move on. I can just not be a streamer in the long term. If that's the way the world works, that's the way the world works. But I should be able to get this working. They should work. Look what it does. It just does that. That's not, Hearthstone works on this computer, so it's not just the computer doesn't work for internet games, it's this particular internet game's not working, and I guarantee it's because it got updated today, isn't it? But how come other people are enjoying themselves on it? How come everyone else is enjoying themselves? Why is it just my computer? I can't fix it. My worry is that it doesn't fix itself and then forever I can't play Genshin Impact again. Delete it all, delete it all and restart it all, download it all again. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. And now I can't even get you a fucking Firefox window on your... You know, you can't even do me a Firefox window on... Something's wrong with OBS, but I can't turn it off and on again because we're streaming. So frustratingly, I have to either look up the whole time or... Please, will you give me a fucking Firefox window now? Let's try this one. Try Fuzzy Fox. Right, there we go. That's got one. Okay. So I haven't really got an episode. I was hoping someone might pop into chat and say, oh, this is how you fix it. Everyone's been fixing it like this, but... if I put Genshin Impact 3.0 not responding... Let's have a look. Halfway through the geo symbol then completely freezes. That's exactly what's happening to me. And that's 9 hours ago. So this is the same thing. It says Genshin's not responding. It's tried repairing the files. They have tried repairing the files, updating the drivers, completely re-downloading Genshin. Yeah, I don't want to do all that because I know it's not that. Running as administrator, I had to try that earlier. And I've also tried clearing the cache out. Is anybody else experiencing the issue? Is it a possible on Hoyoverse? What do I do? I also had this problem. I did not repair or reinstall. I just wait for it to load. It took 10 or 15 minutes. Some people said that updating your GPU driver works. You're a legend. Thank you so much. Patience is a virtue. Okay, okay. Like with Hearthstone sometimes it's so busy that the server just like doesn't have enough space. And it literally says tables are full because it, you know, pretends to be a tavern and it's not a tavern, it's a server. But what sometimes happens is that it's so busy that there's not enough space on the server, so you're like in a queue, and then if someone leaves you can get on, you know, but there's a lot of people in the queue, so sometimes it says
again. I couldn't be happier. And then
I don't have to wave my arms now. Thank you for the tippies. Thank you for the tippies. I don't have to wave my arms because I changed the sound. But maybe it's just like letting it, you know, be patient. Maybe that now I can't move off the... It actually says not responding. That's the thing that worries me. It actually says it. I shouldn't really open up coffee tippies today because everything else has broken the minute I've touched it. So altruism does make you... you see, it does, yeah. Thank you, Nigel, thank you. That does make me feel... It goes all the way around in a big circle, doesn't it? Because it does make me feel a little bit better. Cheers. It's buying me my chocolate milk. My coffees, my tippies. It does. I do appreciate it, I do. Thanks for helping me out on a bad day. I'm gonna have to leave it in the hands of the gods then, look. This person's had the same problem, and just patience is a virtue. I'm not going to update the GPU driver, because I don't even know what that means. I'm really worried about trying to mess with my GPU driver, so I'll just leave it open now for a while, and it won't work, and, you know, what can you do? As of now, I've got a timer. It's like 12 past 11. So if it doesn't work by midnight, then it's always midnight and we're trapped in perpetual midnight. So there's that. We found somebody else with the same problem. Is there anything else that I can do to fix it? I don't think so. It's not actually fully crashed, has it, as well? It's not fully crashed. It's just there as a problematic... It actually says on the top, not responding. But I'm not an expert enough in Windows to know what not responding means. Like, having a think or completely crashed, I don't know. So, it just says at the top there, Genshin Impact, not responding, not responding. Not responding. So I can't go on Twitch and I can't open Genshin Impact. So there's the two main things for a Genshin Impact stream fucked right up. See, I'm smiling and laughing. I just take it like zen. I'm just going to take... If I can never play Genshin Impact again, that's it then. I just never can, and that's that. And I just have to, like, you know, roll with the punches. Like, it would seem really unfair, but there's no fair in life, is there? You know, so there's no fair and unfair. You just have to roll with the punches sometimes. And you can't let it get you... I mean, it did get me a little bit down earlier today when... Why did I nearly felt like crying. When the kilobytes dropped today in the middle of words on stream, and the words on stream didn't work. And that made me feel like actually crying. Like, I don't know, like an automatic response from inside, like, you know, just so disappointed with it all, you know, so frustrated that, and there's nothing I can do. I can't smash the computer or hit something with a hammer. Nothing will fix that. Smashing things won't work. It just makes you feel like crying inside, doesn't it? So there was that. I mean, I'm over it. I'm a grown up. I'm a big chap. I'm not going to actually sit here bawling my eyes out. But disappointment. And if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two imposters both the same. So this is a good lesson, isn't it? You know, you've got to go through these things in order to learn these things. So I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. It's not going to actually, you know... The worst, I think, would be to not... I mean, even if I couldn't stream, I could then go back to making videos. I'd have to just go back and I'd have to make videos and say, I'm sorry this can't be live, but there's a problem with the internet. I'm able to upload this at the library, you know? I'd have to just go back to that. There's always something. And if I couldn't make videos, then, you know, maybe I'd have to learn to be a carpenter. I'd have to go out into the streets with my hairdressing skills. I don't know what I'd have to do. I don't know. But it is a little disappointing as a media producer. I don't know how to go on about my disappointments, but it's what's on my mind, because I was looking forward to a big day of stream today, and everything I've tried to do has completely fucked it. And it is a big day for everyone else that plays Genshin Impact. It's a big day. And ironically, I mean, we're not a Genshin Impact stream, just like we're not a conspiracy theory stream or anything like that, but we've been getting a bit of traction with some of the Genshin Impact videos on the YouTube, and it seems to happen to us that when people, like, when a lot of people were looking at us because of that Martin Nika content, the Virgin Internet was choppy, so I did a body language video where you couldn't see the woman moving that well because it was all choppy. I mean, come on, that's not good, is it? Go to a restaurant and the food's all horrible, you're not going to come back. Doesn't matter if the oven was a bit rubbish for them that day, it's not their fault. He's a good chef. Yeah, well, still not coming back. Same deal today, you know, big day, SUMERU. I've been doing these Genshin Impact uploads on Ganji cuts, and it's been getting a few views, so I expected that the traction, you know, the, the momentum would be with us today. And so, it can't be. If you're going to choose to watch Genshin Impact on a stream today, you're not watching it on mine. Oh look, the mail has said I've got 6 new alerts on coffee. The mail has said that. The email. Well, I don't want email pop-ups talking to me. I'd rather the email pop-ups weren't in existence and this worked. I'd rather that, like, because I just checked coffee. I'm alright with it, thanks. I'd rather that this worked. It says not responding. I mean, it really says it, not responding. Do you think they're just having a laugh at me on the internet? Because it could be that on Reddit they've said be patient, but maybe they're just having a laugh because, you know, maybe I'll sit here for an hour and nothing will happen. Ha! I don't know how to update the GPU driver. You're a legend. Patience. I think patience was what worked there. Patience. Looking at the name Pizza Hut, they asked the waitress to cosplay Eula for the collab. Lol. Means nothing to me, really. Not much else on this, is there, that stands out? Anyone else having the same problem? Twitch down, Twitch down. Even worse now, the Twitch problem. Even worse. So, that's an issue. For everyone. So even if my Genshin Impact worked, I still couldn't stream on Twitch. So. I'd rather Genshin Impact worked and I'd just play it quietly on my own. Rather than nothing works. That would be better. Maybe I should stop complaining. It's still not responding. Maybe I should stop complaining. It's hard to, isn't it, though? Best laid plans of mice and men afghare. Maybe I should stop complaining. Have I got any backup plans? I didn't come on here to do a proper stream. I came up here to complain. Not playing Genshin Impact, not responding, help, crying. Yeah, that's right. I'd rather somebody that knew what was going on could just send me a little comment and say, oh, you need to do the... I can't watch the Genshin Impact trailer, it'll make me unhappy because I can't play it. I'd rather you... why don't you delete the program file in executable box CBC and then that'll work it. And I've tried it didn't work. He still didn't get shot. Should we watch Blackpink's dance practice? Their new song. Their new song Venom's quite good as well. Going from strength to strength. I think what they're doing is, this is an advert, I think what they're doing is they're hitting this international, like they're using English words as well as Korean words and they're mixing it all up. And I think they're trying to hit this almost perfect international how do I want to get my words? Like a perfect international... I can't use my words when I'm moving the screen around and shit. It's like an international flavour that everyone can get, like a vibe that crosses borders and is in some ways diluted in, you know, it's not so edgy, but in other ways, like you can see it's a little bit, you know, Destiny's Child, and it's a little bit Western, and it's a little bit this, and it's a little bit that, and it kind of like can sell in every market. Like, it's actually kind of good though, like the chorus is kind of catchy. This will get us copyright strikes, so screw it. They work hard. I ain't got nothing. It didn't work, did it? Genshin Impact didn't work. 15 minutes. You know, it's just not working. What am I going to do now? What am I going to do now? Look, if you go to our channel, look, I uploaded all this Genshin Impact stuff. Got right up to date with all our previous streams on Twitch in preparation of today's big stream. Oh yeah, straight up on YouTube it'll go. No, well it's not now. And if you have a look at our other channels on Ganji Cuts, over here on Ganji Cuts, this one about the Genshin Impact music got nearly 4,000 views in a week. That's quite good for us. It's behind my face there, that one. It's over there. You can't see it now. It's over there and behind my face. The window's a bit of a funny shape. Some of these Asmongold Genshin Impact videos, React, have been getting a few views, a few hundred views. So I thought I'd, you know, maintain that momentum, but no. It's not just Twitch for me, it's both, it's everything. It's Genshin Impact doesn't work, Twitch doesn't work. And earlier, words on stream didn't work. I wonder if I can get that working now. Let's have a look at that. Why not have a look at that? I mean, it's not in the right window for a start, but it's got its own window over here, hasn't it? Yep. Wonder what's wrong with the internet. Wonder what's wrong with my internet. Wonder what's wrong with it. So this didn't work earlier. Let's see if we can make this work. Diet, that's a word, I'll write that in it. Now that's working, so at least we've got that. But there was a bit of a consternation in chat about maybe we should get a different game. Maybe we should upgrade the game. If you want to write any words, if anyone's watching this and gives a shit, if you want to write any words, feel free to write the old words. It's up to you. You can write words in chat. It's these letters and they're the words. I mean, we tried to do this earlier, it didn't work. Tit's a word, but it's got to be more than 4 letters, son. It's got to be 4 letters or more. You can't have 3-letter words. There's 3 T's there. I've never seen a... This is quite a tough first round, this. I can't even think what the big word might be with all those T's. Utiadia atedio atiodet. Rubbish, isn't it? Rubbish. So that was earlier. I wonder if there's any other good interactive stream games. They gotta be YouTube. They gotta be YouTube games. Well, it's good that you can find things on the internet how you'd like to find them, isn't it? Let's take YouTube off there and just put interactive stream games. Or GAMs, let's put that. Dead Cells. I'm not playing Dead Cells. What's Dead Cells? Borderlands. Are they mad? Alright, words. At least we got words working. At least we got it working. Borderlands is like a first-person shooter game. Are you mad? Among Us Mobile. No, that's not the sort of thing I'm looking for. Streets of Rogue. What's going on here? What I'm looking for is not just Twitch integration. I'm looking for a game where the people on the stream that are watching, that are chatting, they do the stuff, and it's their interaction that makes it fun. I don't want them to just be like, oh, you're playing Borderlands and it's integrated so I can give you a bullet. I want it to be like properly... Marbles is a big one. See, Twitch as well, it's all Twitch. I don't want Twitch. Twitch isn't working today even. I want YouTube integration, mate. Look, Twitch is giving me trouble today. I want YouTube integration. Genshin Impact's still not responding. It's been more than 15 minutes now, so my patience, whilst virtuous, is not completely successful. What are Twitch integrated games? I already know what they are. I don't want Twitch ones. I want... Because the people that play them are on YouTube. GeoGuessr with ChatGuessr extension. That might be a good one. Enter a ChatGuessr. A Twitch chatbot record other players' guesses and compare who got the closest at the end of the round. Making a guess is simple. You get a link to the map. And when it's clicked on, it will copy a location to your clipboard, which you paste into Twitch chat. That's not simple, is it then? Simple would be you type it in chat and it's on there. Not you get a link to the map and when it's clicked on, it will copy a location to your clipboard, which you then paste into chat. That's not right. Words on stream, look, that's the one we've been doing. Fucking Gartic, this is from the same company. You've got to guess the drawings shown on the screen. I don't even know. I don't even know. Drawery. Chat guesses what I'm drawing. I mean, you don't need words on stream for that. You don't need stream connect. I can just draw things and you can guess. Dead Cells. What the fuck are they on about? Metroidvania-inspired platformer. While playing in streamer mode, viewers can give the streamer gear and stat boost. Where did Genshin Impact go? Uh-oh. No! 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 Unbelievable. That's my I don't believe it. That's my phrase, isn't it? I'm like Victor fucking Meldrew of the internet. I am painfully aware, look, it's working. I am painfully aware that there are streamers that are probably like, a third of my age. And that I'm old enough to be some people's dads. And some people might say, oh look, the streamer's on. I wonder when he's going to go and his son's going to take over. I wonder when the streamer's dad is going to go to bed and let the streamer take over. Well, here I am. I'm the fucking streamer. Look, it's working. So not playing Genshin Impact is now edit. I'm going to edit that. Again, I'm just going to put Genshin Impact. And then instead of not responding, help, crying, I'm going to put SUMERU and then open brackets Twitch down. Twitch down UK, like that. So it kind of explains it. I mean, I'm happy with that. I don't mind now. I'm happy with that. I can live with that. You shouldn't have had to listen to me complaining all this time, but you have. Before we do anything, I was here taking photos in Leeway. There's a new area. I'm too excited to even touch the buttons. I had a little bit of a wobble in the kilobytes then, but fuck that, I don't care. I'm too excited to even touch the buttons. Our category is entertainment. I need to change that because we're now a Genshin Impact stream. Edit. Category gaming. Game title. Genshin Impact. Save. Right. Okay, so I'm happy with that. We're happy with that. Now, I do see it's a little bit choppy, but hopefully that's going to resolve itself. The quality of the stream. Because I am also downloading Genshin Impact on the PlayStation, which now seems like an oversight. Now that seems like a bit excessive. But at the same time, it seems like a good backup, doesn't it? What do you think? I'm downloading that on the PlayStation because it didn't want to work for us on the PC today, but now it's working.
If my calculations
Shut
are
up, book
correct,
boy.
Wanwan Bookhouse is
Shut up,
due
you
to
bookhead.
receive a batch of new releases today. Might we add a small detour to our adventure?
Shut up, book boy. You and your books. Genshin Impact. If it is choppy, I will bin off the uploading or the downloading. But it seems okay, right? It seems like we're okay. Stream health okay. Right. Now, before I go to SUMERU, I wanted to go around, and I can't believe I'm going to do this because everyone's like, it's taken me so long. But there's a new area, a new place, SUMERU. I've actually got my resin to spend, and I've got my commissions to do, but there's a new place, SUMERU. I want to go to SUMERU. Everyone wants to go to SUMERU. How do you get there? What I wanted to do first, before I do that, honestly, I want to do this. This is what I want to do before I do that. I want to do this. It's not the resin thing, which I'm going to do, but party setup. That's how we go around killing. That's our hit squad. I'm switching. There are 5 stars, but it's not that. It's not even the little ones. That's not what I'm talking about. It's Amber. It's Xinglang. It's Clean. It's Bennett. It's Fire Team. We're going to burn through Inazuma. Yeah, that's true. I've got all those teams prepared, but that's not what it is. I'm switching because I want Amber.
At the ready.
I want Gravekeeper.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
And then I got Bookboy, and he was a big part of my team.
Chivalry will never die.
And to be honest, Rosie is the next biggest player. Or it could be Lisa. You know, she came free. A lot of people play a lot of Barbara or Noelle. Let's take Noelle. You know, original crew.
How exciting!
Maybe even bin off Bookboy. Maybe even bin him off. Let's go original crew.
Ooh, you're taking me out?
Yeah, because, you know, this is what the game gave me for free. This is way back. Let me just say a few things before we go there. I wanted to do this earlier, but I've been held back all day. Look at how beautiful Mondstadt has been. Mondstadt, we love you. Everyone's out there right now in SUMERU running around. Mondstadt. Look at it. Windy City. Has it not been good to us? It's been good to us. Hasn't it? Good old Mondstadt. Look at it. It's been remarkable. Don't you ever forget Peppy Amber. Jean will be cross. Clee. They're all Mondstadtians. Mondstadt. Big fans of Mondstadt. Just going to quickly do my resin, then I'm going to carry on doing what I'm saying, because resin's important, isn't it? Condense the resin. Craft. Confirm. And actually, if we go to 4 in the morning, I've got to do my commissions before it gets to 4 AM, but Mondstadt's been good to us. Do you remember this? Look, do you remember this? Do you remember this? If you play Genshin Impact, do you remember teleporting in here, and then going over here? Going to talk to this chuffer down here. This is your old friend. Don't forget this one. It's your old friend, Hertha. She used to give you your little jobs to do, eh? Build up your reputation. Well, I'm a pretty big cheese in Mondstadt now, Hertha. My reputation is...
keep up with me.
My reputation is sealed. Do you remember this? Look. Little old drinky hole. We came here, sorted out loads of shit, didn't we? Deluxe old drinky hole with all the problems going on and... Oh, the memories. Good old Mondstadt. You know, you're never far away in my heart. You're right, Donna? Still dreaming of Diluc? Good old Mondstadt. Lest we forget, in 2 days, you won't see this again. I'll be in Sumeru the whole time. Good old Mondstadt. Good old Mondstadt. All this, I'm not going to go around everywhere, but, you know, all of this area, it's been good to us. We've enjoyed it, haven't we? We've 100%ed some of these places now. It's been good to us. Leeway. You know, I come to Leeway, and I come and stand on here. Leeway's been a joy, hasn't it? It's been an absolute series. It used to be written on the back of the Terry Pratchett books. A sequence of unalloyed delight. Oh, look at all those crystals. I've got to go and have them. It's been a sequence of unalloyed delight, hasn't it? Beautiful Leeway. Oh, look at all these crystals. It's like they want me to be down here collecting crystals. This is the thing that I enjoy the most in the game, maybe, of everything. Just going around, enjoying the scenery, hearing that button go click. Cling. Cling. You know, maybe that. Maybe the killing. Maybe also the killing. And the characters. But the killing and the good old Leeway. Let's not forget, eh? We're going to Sumeru right now. Everyone's already there. I'm not there yet. I've been held back today. I didn't even think it was going to work. I'm lucky it's even working. So I want to just show some gratitude before I go there. I've really enjoyed this game. It's free to play. I've never spent a penny. Let's turn that on the screen because we're on a YouTube stream. People might not know that. Money spent, none. None. I've got nothing but gratitude because you're not getting my chuffing money, you chuffers. But nothing but gratitude. Look at beautiful Leeway. Look, there's a chuffing Mitachill. You can live today. I feel like letting you live today. You can live today. Peppy Amber, the Outrider. I used to come and stand here and look at Leeway and think, wow, look how beautiful it is out in the sea, and it's almost like the boats are floating in the sky, isn't it, out there? Beautiful Leeway. This is our gaff now. We're a big cheese round here. Honorary member of the cheese sing. Dropped the fucking house on them in the sea, didn't we? Sorted all their shit out. It's been great. We're about to move to Sumeru. It feels a little bit sad in a way to be leaving all this behind. Doesn't it? It's been so good. Thanks very much. My kilobyte ping just dropped out then. My ping on Genshin Impact dropping. So I can't play the game. It's at red. It's a red ping. My option now is to plug it in at the wall with this. Right, accept it. Right, so I've said my thank yous, and I mean them. I said bye, and I mean bye. Not coming back in a hurry, are we? Well, I will. I'll come and do my commissions later today. Not coming back in a hurry, though, are we? Yeah, I will. I'll come back and see you. You know, Peppy Outrider Amber's got a job to do. She's got outriding to do today. But hasn't it been brilliant? Fucking has, I tell you what, it fucking has. It's been brilliant. Really enjoyed being in Inazuma. Ooh. What's this? Complete the prerequisite quest to have the full event experience. Test run, the Verdant Strider. Let's grab our primos. Test run, look. He's back on it, Zhongli. New area unlocked, go. You just press go and you go there. I'm not doing that yet. Go. Defeat the boss. Ooh, go. I'm not doing that yet. I'm not doing the fishing at all. You can leave me alone. We're not going to do those little... You know, we can do the test runs and get the primos in a bit, but... oh, I've got red ping, man. Don't red ping me. Don't red ping me. Sorry, I'm missing chat as well now, because it's... You'll do a couple of rounds of whatever with me right now. You've missed words on stream for a while. Sorry, it's too late now. I missed that ages ago. I'm an idiot. Couldn't get it on the screen, could I? So
strange over there. Come on, let's take a look.
I'm at 6s and 7s. I'm even confused about what's going on with my red ping, because it's back up to green now. It goes above my head there is the ping, and when it goes red, it means it's not doing the internet well. But I assume, because it took so long for us to log on, that they're having server issues. I assume it's not my internet, because my internet kilobytes are good. Jeez, man, what a day. So let me look on the map then. Oh, look. What's all this? That's clever. This is where it is, isn't it? I still haven't done that chasm place, but this is where it is. It's out here. Statue of the Seven SUMERU. Right then. Now there are quests and there are things and there are all that, but I don't want to do it their way. I'm an outrider. I'm an outrider. I've got your chat on the screen now so I can see it. I'm an outrider. I've got your chat on the big screen up there so I can see it, I mean. And I've not got my strongest squad on, so I'm not here for a big Barney. But if you're telling me it's out there, and it's over there, then I'm out there and over there, yeah? Let's go and exploring. Outrider Amber, ready for duty. This is what I've wanted to do all truffing day. Actually, I wanted to do words on stream. I wanted to, like, devote a piece of my heart to the day before I went off and did what I consider to be frivolous jollities, which are actually my job now. Thank you. It's actually my job. Thank you. But oh, what's going on? There's another teleporter down there, and there's some level 90s over there.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
So maybe I should have my hit squad on. Do I want that? I do want the additional teleporter, don't I? I've not.
I'll race you there.
Have I missed that teleporter?
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Maybe it's a new teleporter. Oh, they're eggy now. They're eggy. Look, they're eggy. So eggy that they're falling off. This one knows. Look, he's off on his travels. That one's off on his travels. This one, eggy. Eggy. Now they're both off on the travels. He's off. He's off. Will he make it? No, he's just got well eggy. If anything, it's made him more eggy. So that's them.
I won't let you down.
You certainly won't, Amber. Where's my new teleporter then? Why have I not spotted this teleporter? I like teleporters because they equate to primos. Look down here. We have got the strange music of the PlayStation in the background as well. I'm going to let that finish downloading its backup plan. It's downloading Genshin Impact on the PlayStation because I couldn't get the PC working. Teleporter unlocked. What's this? This is new. This is it, isn't it? This is it. Oh my god, this is it. This is the way they want you to go. I expect there's a quest. You know, you're supposed to be doing a quest here. I don't even want to pick up the iron. Forget the iron. We're out riding, aren't we? Crystal. I'm going to have to pick up the crystal. Can't pick the crystal. But I expect there might be even enemies and quest lines that I'm supposed to be doing up here that I'm ignoring, which we'll have to go back and run through again. I imagine it's designed to send you through here, but I don't care. I just want to go and run in my own free... Oh, there's a Sealy. Here we go. Look, it's SUMERU. Look at it. It's different. It's all different. Notice the star shroom. Notice the mushrooms. Notice all the grass and the... Oh, isn't it exciting? It's like we're coming through the birthing canal. Well, a big green, mossy birthing canal. Continue through the forest. A forest of change for you to navigate, you see. It's giving me a quest. It wants me to quest it out, but... What's this? A four-leaf sigil. This crest, which looks like a four-petal flower, will sometimes appear when those who can manipulate the elements are facing one such crest. These four-leaf sigil... Sometimes... What? They can use it to travel. Travel and make my quest easier. Alright, whatever. I don't want to learn new... Look, what's that? Oh, it's doing it. Look, it's doing the Breath of the Wild thing. Look at it.
Now that we made it to SUMERU, our next objective should be to head to SUMERU City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So now I'm in the middle of a quest that I didn't even know what's going on.
And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your brother.
Right.
But even so, people call SUMERU the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
But, Paimon doesn't know the way to SUMERU City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things.
It's that then. I'm really interested to find out, and I don't know what it's like for new players, whether new players can just go straight into this, because I think they should be able to, because it's the new stuff, they're going to want to enjoy it, but maybe new players have to do all of that other story before they can get through that little hole. I don't know.
Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby.
Okay. I really feel bad about not doing this on Twitch,
Wait
you
a
know.
second. Look! There's someone up ahead!
But it can't be helped, because Twitch is down, so...
Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers.
No, I want to wander around like a lost adventurer.
Hey there! We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. We'd like to ask for some directions. Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Huh?
What's going on here?
Bit creepy.
There's no way she could have missed that. Wait! Could she be ignoring us? How dare she? Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her. When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
Now I've got to stalk this woman. I don't want to stalk this woman. So no, I'm not going to do that. Can you leave me alone? I'll have the chest. Shut up, Paimon.
Just keep quiet. Make sure
I haven't got any
she
ping.
doesn't notice us.
Again, it's going to annoy the piddle out of me if I don't have any ping. Right, so forget that woman. I'm going up there. And I can use that thing, look. See? Outrider Amber, that's who you want on the job. Picked SUMERU roads, we're well ahead. Right, how do I get up there though? Isn't there another one of those? Oh, we'll just climb. Traditional. Slow. Climbing. Interesting they put those things to fly you up in the air to negate this tiresome, slow climbing. But there's not one up here. There is one up there, look. There is. Outrider Amber, reporting for duty. Get on then. On that thing. How'd you do it? I don't know. Forget it. Just climb up there. Follow the unresponsive person discreetly. Nope, not doing that. Look, there's a toucan. Toucan play at that game. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. It certainly fucking does, mate. Look at that. I know Kettle Toro does it without the map, but it's a shame because when you see it from this perspective, you get some real insight into the flow and feel of the landscape, and it's nice to have a little peek at what might be coming up. Look, SUMERU City in New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. It's SUMERU City. It won't be a city as big as New York. Mondstadt's like New York. No, it's not. Mondstadt's like Germany apparently, isn't it? But no. It's a little walled town. Walled town. This is a city. City of SUMERU, mate. Get your apples and pears around here, mate. SUMERU City. So that's going to be interesting. SUMERU, of course, Mount SUMERU, we learned recently, was a mythical singular universe that multiples of create bigger universes. It's something Buddhist. It's a Buddhist concept of universe creation. Mount SUMERU. So it really exists, or doesn't exist in our real world. This is Gandharaville. Gander Hill. Chinvat Ravine. I can see the Indian sort of influence there. Yazadaha Pool. That's more of a Persian sort of sounding name, I think. I don't know. Got a wave rider point, so we're going to be able to use our little boaton. Where's the next unlock? Where's the next statue? There's a statue in there, and I can't see anything around here, so that's where I'm going next, is that... Oh, look! Oh, no way! It doesn't connect up this way, does it? Oh, it doesn't all, doesn't it? Look! You can go this way. No. Okay, we're going to do that. We can come back here whenever we want. You know, this is the very first opening way that most people are going to see how it looks through this. Like, they're going to see this that way. And it's going to want us to walk this quest to introduce us to these, you know... The reason we've got to follow the woman is we're going to see all the landmarks, isn't it? But, no, I want to go from there to there. So that's my navigate. I want to see it. Teleport currently disabled. What the fuck are you on about? What have I just uncovered this statue for? Teleport disabled. Don't be stupid. Oh no, because it's doing this animation. I haven't... Yeah, okay. That's why it's currently disabled. It's because we're in the middle of an animation that I didn't know we were in the middle of. Oh, little pixie folk. What were they? They were the Kokiri Paimon. Did I see them? Not without you having a voice acting. No, I didn't. Yeah. We should ask around when we get a chance. Maybe we should, Paimon. Maybe we should. This statue looks like it could do with some repair, doesn't it? Look. And we always like to get... Oh, Amber's causing trouble. We're about to burn the place down. We always like to get a good look at the new Archon and see what the Archon looks like. It looks like a little child, doesn't it? It is going to be the little one, isn't it? Because they mentioned the new Archon was being reborn and it was like young. I think the little Diddy character that's coming, that's the new Archon, isn't it? That's my feeling on it. So I'm glad we looked at that. Look at this place, look. It's got all these projecting rocks from the chasm. And then this way is SUMERU, and it's a lot softer, isn't it? A lot softer. It's like Mondstadt, but out in the woods more, out in the fields more, it's much softer. It's got a lot of mountains and can't really see so much stuff in the distance because it's all obscured through these pathways. It's cool though, it's cool. It's cool. You do expect to see something in the distance you want to work towards. There's a lot of depth down there in the glades, aren't there? A lot of interesting stuff. But, I'm telling you, if I can go there, I'm going there. You ain't stopping me. I want to see it. It's going to be a right chuffer to climb up that, isn't it? It's just going to have to be a chuffer to climb up that. I'm surprised there aren't more waypoints around here now then. Because you'd think, you know, how close these waypoints are together. You'd think there'd be one or two over here now, wouldn't you? But there's not. So, but I'm going to do it, I am. They ain't stopping me. There's no stopping me. Burning through the sky. I'm going to climb up that stupid chuffing wall. And then I'm going to run over there. And then you're going to be like, what you doing over there? Which way is the best way to climb up the wall? Because it all looks very steep. And I don't know if I'll make it all the way in one punt. Oh look, is that a chest over there in that?
I'll race you there.
What's going on over here? This might be a cheeky chest. Look at that, cheeky chest. It was meant to be.
Wonderful.
Except I can't collect the things with my rubbish ping. Right, let's get climbing then. Go on, Noelle. Is that thing coming after me? Chuffing Chuffer's coming after me now. It's supposed to be Amber doing this, Noelle. Might have to be, look, she can't get up there. Chuffing causing problems already. Up the crack in the rock. Get up the crack in the rock, you chuffer. Now, I know this isn't like necessarily the best stream, because like most people are like, oh, SUMERU, oh, follow the quest, oh, look at the stuff, oh, isn't it good? And yeah, that is a good stream doing that. I'm not saying they're not having a good time. What I'm saying is I've spent so long feeling bad today that I just want to do it my way. So I'm just gonna, and no one can stop me. So there you go. That's how that's gonna go. And we have still got PlayStation music in the background, and it cannot be removed until the PlayStation finishes. Let me check that, actually. Is it still running? Because maybe I can turn that off and do it another time, can't I? 66 minutes left. It's taking forever. Fuck that, man. I'm just going to turn it off. I'm holding the button. There you go. Have a bit of that. That's gone. Now we've just got the gentle background music of Genshin Impact instead. Much better. Much better. Let's get it back on the screen. Let's get me old Firefox out. There's me old Firefox. That's not what I wanted. I wanted Genshin Impact, you idiot. Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact. Oh, thank God it's working. Like, we're going to do this, then we'll look at the banners, then we'll look at all the other stuff and all that and whatever. There's loads to look at. But I just want to do this. So, in the past, this has existed for me, hasn't it? Lumber Pick Valley existed, and this thing existed, but I think that's about where it ended. I think this part of the map didn't exist for me. I'm not sure, I can't really remember if I've run around over here or not, but now it definitely exists, and it exists all the way to there, doesn't it? So, is this new, or is this old? It's hard to tell, isn't it? It's hard for me to use my brain and figure it out. There's a chest over there. I'll have to come back for the chests. It's raining again.
Oh no, it's raining. Now my uniform will get all wet.
This is new. There's no way I've seen this. All this rock formation up here. People say that if you play the Japanese game, Lisa sounds all funny when she climbs.
When I practice my spells in weather like this, I can do half the work for double the impact.
Well, she don't do it for us in the West,
I'm
so that's
just
okay.
teasing.
We've got the original crew outlook. Lisa was one of the first characters they gave us. Didn't have to wish for her or nothing, they just handed her over. Powerful, electro, ranged. Confident, sassy. Well respected. Lisa. She's got a Favonian Codex now that I've given her. Kind of suits her, kind of suits that book on her back. So that's alright. She's happy with that. We're all happy. Gravekeeper, of course. The original, the Traveller. Got a set to Animo. Whoa, Windblade. Those skills were the original skills that the game offered us. And we graciously took them and ran with them. What are these chuffers doing up the top of this hill? And Noelle, again, we had to wish for Noelle, but the game gave us 3 wishes and said, if you do them, we'll give you Noelle. So she was basically given to us free by the game.
Steady as stone.
And she provided us super utility,
I'll catch up.
shields, big swords, lots of good utility. She's been surpassed maybe by some of the other characters that we've got now. Still use her. Still use her all the time.
Be gone.
Why did my thing go up in the air and miss them all? That was unfair. Obviously this is not my hit squad. These characters I'm using here are not my hardest hitters. But you know, I just wanted the original crew on
Come
for
a
a little
little
bit of running
closer.
around. Then we'll switch to the Little Uns when we get to Sumeru. We'll let the Little Uns have a run, and I wanted to run around with my wrecking crew, the fireside wrecking crew, where
Let's
everyone's a
spice things up a
burning
little.
character, and because Sumeru's grass, everything will go on fire. Fire versus Dendro. That's what will happen. So here we go, look. Out into the unknown. Look, you can see Sumeru from over here, so I've never been here before, look. There it is all out there, look. That's more Sumeru over there, isn't it? You can see the difference. Over this way is Leeway. The yellow of Leeway. The geo element is yellow. So the geological formations reflect that amber over there in Leeway. You can see all that's Leeway, and then over this side it's all Sumeru, these more soft peaking, like repeating peaks. That's Sumeru. Leeway's a bit more craggy and jaggy, isn't it? Sumeru over there, Leeway over there. You can see the difference in the geology. Down here, this is definitely
You're in for a
Sumeru,
little shock.
because we've got Dendro elemental totems, and I've not got a Dendro elemental character, so I won't be able to do these until we get either resonating with that. Oh, I should have just done it at the statue. I could have just done it at the statue. We'll do it at the next statue and come back. I'll mark these on the map. Some totems here. So this is all new. This is new land. Exploring from the back end. Outrider Amber reporting for duty. Look how it transforms though, isn't it? So clever. Like, oh, what's that down there? Look at that chuffer. Is that a bad chuffer? What's that? Is that a good chuffer? I bet it's not. I bet it's a bad chuffer. Is it an animal? No, that's a bad chuffer, look. Got them cross, made them cross. Bad chuffers. Watch out, bad chuffers. Is it treasure hunters? It looks like treasure hoarders. And they've got some sort of animal. I don't want to have to kill their animals. If anything, I want to leave their animals alone. I don't think they should be abusing the animals like that by captivating them and making them do all their work for them, but capturing them. But look, SUMERU, and I just think it's amazing the way that this has all existed and this didn't for ages over here, and we just were alright with that. You just couldn't go over there, it doesn't exist. But now all of a sudden it does, and they've just seamlessly linked it up, and it just flows nicely. You can see the geology start to change between, like, there's still rocky formations here, and it just gets a bit more dry and harsh rocky over there. A lot more soft and wet rocky over here. It's nice, isn't it? It's really subtle, but if you didn't know it before, you wouldn't have noticed it so much. But now you can really see it because it's new and it's all there, but new players in years to come won't be like, oh, look at the line between SUMERU and that's where it used to be and that's where it used to end, and this is, no, they'll just be like running through. Mind you, the characters will change and the enemies will change, so it will become more noticeable, won't it? Let's go and have our first chest in SUMERU then. We will be changing the party. This is your captain speaking. I will be changing the party. I'm going to switch out. I'm going to keep Amber because she's our peppy outrider, but I'm going to switch out to some damage.
Yeah, let's go on a big adventure.
Dealing characters and a bit of a healer.
What's happening?
Here we go. Finally getting there today, aren't we? We're finally getting there. I'm going to ignore that caravan pack mule thing because I don't want to kill it. I'm just going to go for these chuffers. Pack mule's coming in. But that thing's coming. Fucking hell, man. Look, it's coming. Look at it, it's coming. Oh my, it's going at me.
La la la.
Big chuffer that is. Let's kill all the people and see if it just calms down.
Wheel of life. Boing, boing,
Because I'm not into animal murder. Look at it going, it's falling over, look, the big chopper.
Time to act.
I really hope they haven't forced us to kill those animals, because they look really docile and like, you know... Oh. What are you doing running off down there, you chopper?
Blazing delight!
No escape! Bet you can't keep up with me!
I don't have to kill that. Ah!
Not so hard!
It hit Amber, so that was bad.
Time to act.
Right, killed all the peeps. Do we get the chest? No, so I have to kill this thing. Unbelievable. I really don't like that. I think that's a real shame. It's a, you know, it's a sentient animal that's been forced to carry goods for the enemy, and it's obviously cross, and it's got every right to be cross. So look, there it is now, stuck in there. It's not happy with that either, is it? Well, I've got to kill it for its woes. Oh no, there's another chuffer. Right, I'll kill you. Oh, you brought your own pack mule. Oh my god. 2 pack mules, or is that the same pack mule? Is it the same pack mule?
Let me weave you over.
I don't know, I've got a feeling this pack mule's going to have to die though. Like, definitely not vegan. I can't play vegan if I'm going to be forced to kill these. I kill all the monsters. It just doesn't look like a monster to me. It just looks like an animal that's been co-opted into monsterhood.
Get him! No one escapes my sight!
Get him, get him, get him, get him! Maybe that's where I like to get him from.
Bet you can't
Bit
keep
of
up
black
with
pink
me!
there. Get him, get him, get him, get him.
Rise.
Bit of faff chasing this thing around. It's not much of an enemy in terms of... it's not going to do me any damage, but... There we go, I've killed it. Oh, look at all that stuff, raw meat. No, it is an animal. It is. It's like a pigeon. It's like a big pigeon. You get all raw meat off it, which is not vegan, so... You know, I'm not so satisfied with that. In fact, that's disappointing. I thought in SUMERU we might be even more in balance with nature. You know, that's the whole point of it, isn't it? It's a bit more ecological, this expansion. But no. Killing the piggins as a matter of course. Bit of a shame for the piggins.
Time to act.
I'm off this way. I'm off to open up that shining statue over there. I like this. This is acceptable to me. All the glowing mushrooms. Skyrim glowing mushrooms.
Time to act.
Overgrown, forming landscapes of their own. Interesting but creepy animal noises like croaking crickets or whatever. These are cool. What are those sigils on them? Are they things I'm picking up, or these are flowers of some kind? You're going to need 150 of these for your new characters, so... What's that? I've just touched it and it went out. I don't know what that is then. It's probably a puzzle. Some kind of puzzle. Which is what I said, isn't it? Isn't it? I said they should put something. Do you remember? I said hill climbs and wall climbs are slow and boring. So they should put something on the wall to make it interesting along the way. And they put a puzzle along the way there. So you're forced to climb it and light them all up, I think, and get a chest maybe. I don't know, but it's better than just boring climbing.
I have taught you everything.
I've got him killed there.
No.
I was only climbing it because I wanted to get the thing, so maybe they've not quite got that right, but there you go, look. Magic, that's what you do. Use that and that gets you around. Certainly worked for me. Exploration knowledge. Exploration knowledge, Rodney. A 4-leaf sigil. We know about that already. Thank you. Cluster leaves of cultivation of 4-leaf sigils. You will sometimes come around cluster leaves of cultivation in SUMERU, which will scatter 4-leaf sigils around when they come into contact with dendro. So I need some dendro. And I don't have any.
I'll race you there.
Maybe you get dendro a lot easier than I thought. Oh, you wizard. Piff wizard. I don't want to be having any fights. I just want to go and unlock the thing. Looking around. I'm not here for combat today. Well, I can have a Barney if you want one. I mean, if you're going to get eggy, then I'll sort you out, but... Fucking shooting me. Look, they're coming over here to shoot me. I said I didn't want to have a Barney, to come over there to shoot me. If anything, that's rude. Where's my statue? There it is, over there. Sweet flowers, they grow everywhere. It wouldn't be Teviat without a sweet flower, would it? And as much as this is somewhere new, it still is Teviat. I'll tell you what's lovely though, you really do get a feeling of being somewhere new. Like the sound, the biome. There's a lot of similarities in the, like these same bushes here. But there's enough different to really make it feel authentically different and new and interesting. Look at this. Never seen a puzzle like this before, so clever new puzzles. You can tell what's going to happen, can't you, when you release that? It's going to kick off. Lots of cool stuff. Very clever. I like it.
I'll race you there.
Not so much a fan of the constant chirping of the frogs, like croaking of the frogs, but the world opens itself up before those with noble hearts. Boom. And it's going to open itself up completely for me before I even start on any of the quests. What's that we walked past? Electro Regis-Fine. As promised, Electro Regis-Fine. I told you there'd have to be one of these teleporters over here. And there is. There's one of these places, a new domain. This is its own little Mortimer. I can't say all the things. Mortimer Forest. Mortimer Forest. It's a forest. It's nice. So we're over here. The Palace of Alcazar's... the palace there, that's the palace. There. So I need to go over here next, all the way over there. So maybe we do go and follow this person for a little bit, because it might take us over to the city, and then the next quest, regardless, I want to go over here and unlock these two. There's 3 more to unlock. 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, boom. See the whole gaff. What do you think? Maybe I'll just go hot-footing it into the city. Oh no, I want to enter the city the way they want me to enter the city and experience it as for the game developer has decided I should. You know, showing it me with a nice cutscene and a thing. So there's that. So maybe I'll just go over here and start heading south and ping this one. I want to see that then. Let's do that. Teleport disabled? Why? Oh, I haven't finished my little... There we go. Statue. And I can resonate with the statue now, surely. If I was Gravekipper.
Just what will we come across this time?
If I was Gravekipper. Resonate with Dendro. Look at that. Green Kipper. Animo's already green, so... But Green Kipper. What can I do that's green?
Propagate!
What did she say? Propagate. Not profligate. Propagate. It's a bit of a funny word to use for an attack.
Scatter!
Scatter. That's a different word. Tell me it one more time. Ha! Ha! Right, there's 3 different words. So, now we'll teleport. Obviously, switching to Dendro makes me a lot weaker. Surely this element is going to be useful with some of the puzzles in the environment. But, I've ascended all my characters and up to all my skills. She's now suddenly a Dendro talent feeble. Feeble. Level 1 on everything. Everything level 1. I haven't got any of these things. So she's feeble in all aspects again. No probs. No probs, mate. Right. It's like Breath of the Wild, but like, look at the size of it. I mean, I didn't get an impression, because I did all... For me, I started here, Mondstadt, like I showed you earlier. Then we did Leeway. I even forgot to mention Inazuma, all this down here, like Japan, stuck on the side down here. We've been over to Inazuma. Oh yeah, it's not my favourite place in the world though, but it's a bit of a chuffer, it's a bit of a trial, it's a bit of a chore. It's a bit difficult in places, but Inazuma has been brilliant. Like, the way they've stuck this on over here, like, I can't even zoom out for the whole map. That's as far as I can zoom out. They need to be able to let me zoom out more. It's incredible the way it just seamlessly sticks on the side and becomes bigger. And like, Breath of the Wild is probably, you know, all this. But we've got all that, and we've got this, and we've got this. And look at this other space. Now you wonder about the rest of this space, don't you? And you think, how far can it go? Where's it going to go? What are we going to get? There's a lot more space. But, oh, I'm just so impressed with the way they've done that. It's like it always existed and you've just sort of progressed through to it. And certainly for me, in the pace of my story questing, it's come at exactly the right time. It just, yeah. I wonder how far it's going to take us before the next expansion comes out and how much we're going to see of it. Not see of it, it's the wrong word. I mean, how much... I'm thinking, do we finish all the quests here and then we're bored and we're waiting for the next expansion? Or does it all take a bit of time and then when the next one comes out we're just ready? I don't know. I've not experienced that before, because being relatively new to Genshin, but this is the first expansion I've seen happen open like this. It's awesome. It's awesome. Right, south. I could follow that woman, but I'm not going to follow that woman. I'm going to go south and I'm going to go there. I'm going to unlock the statues of the 7. Bit of a climb on us. Let's go. There's a flower down there. Obviously, you're going to want to pick every flower. SUMERU roses. Oh, what's this? Zayton peaches. Now, as lovely as they look, I did have to pick like a million Valberries, and it did get on my nerves eventually. So, it's a bit like, you know, Harvest Snowberry. At first you think, oh, that looks nice, but then you kind of think to yourself, oh, I don't know, am I going to have to pick a million of them? Should I mark that on my map? What are you doing, you chuffer? Oh, he's on his hollybobs, he's having a look, isn't he? He'll just leave him for today. Just a working Joe, working for the Fatui. Right. Oh, look, there's a new enemy. I don't like the fact that the enemies are supposed to be... that's like a mushroom that became sentient enough to behave like a bird. So it's like a aggressive mushroom. But even though it's not an animal as we might see them, it's a sentient mushroom. Chitin cell walls, maybe. I don't like it that we're killing animals now. It feels like we're killing more animals. I don't kill any of the animals in the game. I don't kill the piggies and stuff. I don't go for the meat. I don't want to kill animals as a bonus thing that I can do. Look, there's an animal over there. That's awesome. Look, tiger thing. A feline on a tree over there. I don't want to kill it. So like a dendro this, didn't it? There you go. And it means I can magic over there if I want, which I don't, so... Fucking rubbish. Let's go over and see the captain. I'll tell you who should go over and see the captain. This is who should go and see the captain, look. Yeah?
Yeah.
Little captain. So... Oh, what are you doing? Come to say hello. Is he going to get me? Oh, he's got me! Fucking hell, all the enemies are animals. Oh, I don't like it. Like, instinctively, I just want to say, no thanks, I don't like that. I don't want to go around murdering all the animals now. Aggressive animals in their own habitats, feeling, you know, feeling threatened by me in their habitat, so I'll come and murder it. Like, that's just no. That's a no from me. Like, monsters, yeah. Animals, no. It's a negative. We're supposed to be more ecological in this place, aren't we? The fact that we then have to go and murder all the animals as a matter of course because they're aggressive. Fuck that. Now, if they've done that, if they've really done that and put loads of animal-based enemies in here, like the local wildlife is aggressive to you and you have to kill it all, then they've really missed the mark. Like, in such a big way. And it would be a real shame. It's taking me the wrong way, this is. I don't want to go that way. It would be an incredible shame, wouldn't it? Because it's supposed to be sympathetic to nature. Like, we're almost built out of the nature. If anything, it was talking in ecological terms, forest wardens and, you know, taking care of the ecology. Well, in order to fix it, we've got to kill it all. So, not down with that. Be interested to see how the story pans out. Exploration knowledge, Primo's Rodney, a dreadful withering. The withering is not a fixed location, instead it refers to areas that have been corroded by some sort of mysterious and ominous power. In these areas, characters will accumulate decay. The speed of this accumulation will differ depending on the withering zone you're in, so you don't want that, that's bad, and you want to fix it. So it's almost like pollutants that we need to fix, isn't it, or something, in a way, decay. Or it's not really, is it? Decay and rebirth, it's not like pollutants. I don't know what it is anyway. That's for the story mode for later. I'm flying my way around over this way, look. Little chuffers. I've got the full lot of little ones. I'm really lucky I've got the full squad of little characters. All of them. So we're looking forward to... Sayu fits here, doesn't she, with the little leaf on her head? Now it all makes sense. Are these little piggins, these little animals, look. I'm not killing them, they can just do what they want. I'm not here to kill piggins. So they're alright by me. And there's a big, we were told about this in the, it's cool walking up on it like this though, not realising it was going to be here. Look at this big statue, it's not a statue, it's a mechanical robot thing. It's like a giant Mr. Cyclops in the jungle, and there's half of one, there's another half of it somewhere else or something, or there's two of them. But that, bigger than I thought it was. Surprisingly big. Really well done, because from a distance you see it and you're like, that's a Mr. Cyclops, but when you get closer it's more and more bigger, isn't it? And then you look over there and see that little, you see the little challenge beacon, and you think, oh, actually this is really quite big, and it's accentuated by having this hand coming down at you like this, and the angle that you approach it from, and the way it reveals itself. It's very nice, it's very well done. Not a problem with that, very happy with that. Right, look at it, that's awesome. They've worked on that, you know, they've sat from this distance and designed it on paper, then they've put it together in the game, and then they've come here, you know, in the game and looked at it. Hello world, drawing request, sorry it's nothing personal, I don't know who is doing it, I'm just, you know, doing my chuffing, and I'm on YouTube, so I'm not accepting randoms, so sorry. It's nothing personal though. So I think they've worked on that, haven't they? And you can see it, like, it looks great. It does, it looks great. It's inviting, if anything. Makes you want to go in there and start war. I bet you can get in it as well, I bet you can. I'm up here to do my statue. There's a scary heron. So you don't have to kill the herons, do you? They can just live. The world opens itself up for those with noble hearts. That's me, if anyone asking, it's me. I'm the one with the noble hearts, aren't I? It's opening itself up for me, the traveller. So, Vimara village, nice to have a little village in there. And it makes a difference, because if you're going to have a city and you've got another populated area that is a smaller village, it makes sense to have those things, doesn't it? Linked up by the waterway. It actually makes more sense. Little villages around a city. I like that. Because you kind of had that in Mondstadt. You had Springvale. Sorry. Over here in Mondstadt, the main bit. And then you had like a big field, like Hyrule Field. Anyway. And then you had Springvale over here. Little populated area with Dawn Winery next to it. But there weren't anyone living in the mountains. And there weren't anyone living over Dadarupa Gorge. And up the mountain, it was tough going, so not really anyone living there. You had to get all the way back over to here, Chinsa village, the waters of Chinsa, before you saw any more people, didn't you? And they were peppered around Inazuma, little villages. Joyan Cast, is that a village? Not really, is it? The Wangshu Inn, Mingyong village. There were little spots of, populated little houses. There's a bit over here, isn't there, past Liyue. And then you've got the city of Liyue itself. It all makes sense to me. Yeah, I like it. I like the way they've done that. It's not just an open environment with just like baddies and enemies and stuff. It has that continuity like the real world. And like Skyrim was another good example of this. On the way to somewhere big, you would come through a smaller place on the way, and it felt like it had a lot of continuity with the way the world works. So that's actually marked on the map there. Look at that. The arm and the Mr. Cyclops in the mountain. It's marked on the map. That's how big it is. I like that. It's definitely a big feature of it as well, isn't it? It's like a big feature of this area, and they've made sure of it. Port Oramos. Interestingly, we like standing on the ports of Liyue, looking out to sea, don't we? And this place here is just the port. So again, another little populated area, but without the city built up around it. The city's off, back up here. Interesting. Might take a little walk down there since we're so close and unlock that. Let's just leave. Defeat the treasure hoarders. That's a little challenge, is it? But I'm not with my hit squad. Hang on. Let's just put on the hit squad then. That's my best characters, that is. They're my best ones. They're all 5 stars. I don't know if they are the best ones. It's probably not my best squad, but they're all 5 stars. So, not more of these big animals. I'm going to have to be killing so many of these animals, man. Look, that's just a pack mule. It's not, it doesn't have any reason to be aggressive to me, and it doesn't have any, ethically, it's not responsible for the ethical wrongdoings of the treasure hoarders, is it? If anything, I don't want to kill their pack mules. Just, it's run off. Did it run off? Look, it ran off. So that's fine. It ran off. I think I got that right then.
Scatter!
The wrong test subject.
Nowhere to hide.
Look what she does. She kills them all like that. Nowhere to hide. And Chi-Chi does this.
Orders given.
Orders received. But she didn't do it that time for some reason. So we managed to kill them without actually having to kill the thing. So maybe you can make the pack mule run off. So that's okay. Don't worry. They have thought about it. It's okay. Don't know why it didn't run off last time. And look at this chuffer on top of this hill. We're going to have a pop at it. Can't just leave that lying around, can you? It's got a chest attached as well. Come on then. With my weakest chuff new Dendro character that can't do any damage, look. I'm using the wrong squad for this. I'm going to get my ass handed to me. No, this is just a bit of a fun lineup of my A team. They're not really my A team. Like, Klee's one of my top players. But just because you're a 5-star doesn't mean I built you fully, so... Like Ching, she's only just got up to speed.
Cut to the chase.
Cut to the chase, but she looks cool. She's still a 5-star.
Speed of light.
But she's only doing 400 damage.
Life goes on.
And this one's a healer, so she's not going to help you with the damage. It's all down to Clay. See, 2,000's a bit better than 200, isn't it? 5,000 there is a bit better than 200. 3,000. Oh, Gravekeeper's got a new talent. Right. Let's have a look.
Germinate.
Germinate. What's that? She makes a lamp. So that's fucking rubbish. If anything, it's the worst thing I've ever seen. Creating a lamp. It's not even a special move. It's like made a lamp. Like this is a special move because it's blowing everything up and everything's on fire. And when I've used up that special move, I'll show you another one. Look, this special move, you can tell that's a special move. Absolutely. So, what were you doing when you created a lamp? Why did that help? I want to see it again. I need to charge it up though. Propagate. Compost. Germinate. All sorts of words associated with the allotment and the greenhouse. So special moves now, greenhouse-based moves. You have to kill animals. Let's go south and let's have a look by the docks. Oh, I can use that, which is great. I do like those. I'm really happy with them. I think we don't have any sort of vehicle in this game, and I don't like overdoing it with the vehicles. We eventually got a motorbike in Zelda and it was a little bit silly. I do prefer a bit of natural pace, but we can't use boats and stuff, so it's just, we've got our own little boat, haven't we? We've got our own little wave rider. Actually, I shouldn't tell a lie, because we have got a wave rider, which we can unlock just now, 'cause it's just there. What's this? Can I collect that? What is that? Or is that the thing that makes me fly on it? What's this? Great. I don't know what that is. I never know what's going on. I mean, I wish we could just use all these little boats though, you know? And like ride a horse and something. I don't want to ride a horse because I'm vegan, but you know, something a bit more sympathetic to nature. This is what we've got, a little boat. We're doing our little boat like that. It's just how it is, mate. We do have a vehicle though, so that's not so bad, is it? This is the port. It all looks like mould to me. It all looks like moss. You know, it looks slippy and wet and a bit dank. That's the definition of dank, like a cave with that in it. Dank. So, not as inviting as you might think. Even though it's all green, you know, it all looks a bit slippy and mossy, doesn't it? Rather than verdant. You know, it could be green with mould, couldn't it? So, where's the... I'm just here for the teleporter point and I can't find it. I passed it, it's over there, look. Right. There we are, I mean, lovely wings. This is the port then. So you come in here on your boat and it's a lot like Leeway. They've got stalls and market. The lights just came on for us. There's a merchant. Queeway. Not going to talk to her very long. Oh, here's another one, look. Roya. Fresh produce vendor.
Fresh fruits and veggies, both quantity and quality.
See, that's very organic and natural and, you know, yes, vegan. All looking good there for me. Happy here. I thought that was the vibe of this place, but I've been invited already to kill a cat and to kill another thing. But look at this port town, man. It's well chilled. Subtle. Just built in here, look. What's going on in here? Dank, dripping, look, wet. Told you, mouldy, if anything. Can I help you with that? Oh, you've just left your carrot there. Sorry, someone I just found a carrot. That's mine. It's probably my carrot. Someone left that Mora. It was mine. They obviously used Mora as well. Little kids having a play in the mould, in the mud. And this is a little port town. Look, there's my teleporter. There's a different teleporter than the one I was looking at, but wow, this is cool. Here's the sheriff. I don't talk to the people. I just let them, you know, be. I don't. We'll be forced to come and talk to them another time. So, not all. I talk to some of them, but not all. This is a tailor. In case you want to get your clothes done, which you're not really allowed to get done. You can't change your clothes. Snake handler. If ever there was a necessary job in the world, there's a job that's need doing. Snake handler. Be careful on that. Oh, you could slip. The music's stopped. Don't know why. Carpenter, that's a proper job.
Every piece of wood is a blessing.
Talking about his wood there. You selling pots or something? You haven't got a name above your head, so pot seller. Pot seller. Ah, that's no wonder they haven't put the name above their head. It's one of those allegorical things, isn't it? So you're supposed to get the gist. They're both wearing. He's got a big green coat on. He's asking. He's a bit dressed up like that bloke from Pulp Fiction who looks a bit like Jesus, pot seller, and she's a bit like the one in Pulp Fiction who has the with the haircut. So this is the drug shop. You just need to know your way around the town a little bit, that's all. I love the way they do this. Like, you see how I walk around and I'm here now? Like, it flows really nicely and organically, like actual real places do. The geography's really well laid out. And look, here are all these big piggins again, and they're not being aggressive to me, so I don't have to kill them. I could say I'm going to play a few games of Pirates with these two, aren't I? And someone's left these boxes. I'll just have to tidy them up. If anything, I'm just tidying up. If I find money, then it's my money, because I'm tidying up, so I should have the money, because I did the tidying. What are you doing here? More pots for sale. Don't mind me, I'm just having a look at your pocket watch. This is what I like doing in games, especially when it's new. It's like much, much better when it's new to you. It's going to the new places and looking around, just chilling. That's what I like doing. This is one of the best things in a game ever to do, is get to open up a new area and just have a look at it and chill. And they make such an effort in Genshin Impact that it would be a shame not to, wouldn't it? Where are we? Just in the port of Ormos. Yeah, we've actually quite far in at the port now. Walked through this underway here. Finished at the northern part of the port. That's the port. Port of Ormos. Yeah, get myself a little place around here. Oh, falling in the water. I tried to get in the boat and I fell in the water. Little place around here, little holiday pad. Down by the port of Ormos, they do lovely seafood. I don't eat it, I'm vegan. I wonder what it smells like. I bet it'd smell really humid and mossy. There's people leaving all these boxes of money in the... This fisher person will probably allow you to continue the legacy of the fishing that you started in the other parts of the game, but I haven't done any of it because I'm vegan, so ignore that. Some more of these teleporters. This is great, isn't it? It's great. You can tell that there's going to be some combat out there in the world. I can see these enemies on the horizon, look. If I want to get anywhere, I'm going to have to skirt around them, but... Or I could just go through them, but I don't feel like it right now. I'm not into that right now. See, we do have robots in Genshin Impact, don't we? We've got Mr. Cyclops, and I was saying in... I was actually saying that in Tower of Fantasy... that it's too mechanical and robots from space, and I like the actual, like being the harmony of being with nature, part of nature. Our elemental effects. Obviously, that one's dendro, isn't it? So it's grass, but you know, ice. That's an actual real elemental effect that affects the elements around us. Look, the water becomes frozen. That's like sympathetic to nature, isn't it? So my special powers are sympathetic to nature. And the things that I'm fighting, in the main, are organic enemies as well, humanoids in the main. Here we're now being offered a range of animals, and it's true that we have had mechs. I didn't really think about it, but I am much happier killing mechanical item, you know. A Mr. Cyclops here. What's the problem with killing it? No problem. It's a machine, unless the artificial intelligence overlords are listening to me, in which case I've got a huge problem with killing machines. It's really not on to kill machines. But you know, it's okay to feel okay having a blast with these, isn't it? But killing wildlife indiscriminately just for being wildlife, that's not my bag. Oh, I'm a bit stuck there. There we go. And these little noddy hats. You know, I don't feel like I need to go and kill them. Oh, I don't like the vibe over there. I'm not going over there. Didn't like the vibe at all. Got a bad vibe there. More noddy hats over here. That this one wants to be killed. It's hanging around that podium that I want to go on. Exploration knowledge. Bouncy mushrooms. You can jump on the mushroom. Type of Trilakshana creature. You can jump on it. Elemental reaction catalyze. Dreadful withering. Seal on a stone pillar. It's all primos, mate. It's all primos, even if I don't listen. Oh, bloody hell, look. Didn't work though, I hit that thing. So now I'm getting hit with that. I want to. You see, now they've attacked me, I can actually go for them. Because that is well out of line.
Incoming.
You know, I'm allowed to. If something's going to attack me out of nowhere, I'm allowed to fight back. You're allowed to defend yourself as a vegan. That's absolutely fine. But, you know, once I've put the animal off attacking me, I don't need to end its life. Let animals live natural lives. These aren't animals. These are... I don't know what you describe them as. They're fungaloids.
Opening box of
Adepti tricks. I think that's some kind of fungaloid. I think that's what you'd have to say. Thinks everything's dead now. No, this thing's still closed, isn't it? Look. Oh, that thing's not dead. Look. Right, maybe it's okay to kill a mushroom. Does it have a central nervous system? Does a mushroom feel? Can a mushroom, like, you know... What's that? It makes a lamp. That's the most rubbish thing I've seen ever. It makes a lamp. Look. They knew that she was going to get a new talent, and they gave her create a lamp. And there it is, that's the lamp. So, that's just fucking rubbish, if anything. Right, there we go, there's that. Did that. Can't say I didn't. I've done that now. Completed. Oh, I bet you have to fly fast down these things and link them all up, look. Look, because there's another thing over there, isn't there? So it's going to want you to do it quickly, and watch me not do it quick enough now. Right, you. Climb up there, then. Watch. And that one over there is still... Oh, it's still lit. I might make it. I might make it. Are they still lit? They're lit. They're lit. Time for a chest. No? I mean, that's 3 of them. Usually that's enough. So I don't see my chest anywhere. I feel like I got hard done by there. There's another chest over there, but I'm not in the business of collecting every chest on the map at the moment. Thank you very much. Just thought we'd do that puzzle because it was obvious. What I'm in the business of doing is unlocking and discovering and running around. This is a nice run up the river. We'll do that another day. But for now, I want to hit that. And from here, it's actually just over there to my left. So, just over there to my left. Up there. Oh, there is a chest. Look, there's my chest. My chest popped out when I did the green things. I like a nice chest. Hello, Squirrel Sniper Isabella. and capital K. I've not been watching the chat. I'll tell you why it's not on the screen
this
because
an
I
answer
couldn't
from
get
this
it working. It's been a right difficult day for me today, I'll tell you. Genshin Impact didn't want to work. Twitch itself isn't working, so I'm here. You two are dank and dripping. Every time I mention vegan, you're drinking. Well, I hope you know a good emergency room. Here we go, look. Up here. I'm sorry that I didn't notify you that I was seeing your chat soon enough. I do care, and I'm looking at it, just not quick enough. Because like I say, oh look at that all sealed up. There's some cool stuff in this new area, there's some cool stuff kicking around. And who's this? Is this a Sinsin Mage or the equivalent of? Is she going to get eggy? Who's this? What's she doing? Knives fans. Oh, you? Look, she's got these, they look cool, they do, whatever she's got in her hands there. Little shovels. Oh. Knives fans. Dun, 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 dun. Look at her, she's having a right go. She didn't mention it, she didn't say anything, she just started hitting us. She didn't say, oh, I'm about to get eggy or anything like that.
Don't blink! Hey!
Like when I hit them, I'd say things, look.
Nowhere to hide.
Nowhere to hide, see, so. Oh, chuffing, oh, she gave her a right.
Speed of light.
Go.
Now she's getting her head kicked in. Look at this. Now she's going to get her head kicked in. She's not going to like this. She kept well quiet, and now we're going to kill her. That's the way it rolls. Boom! Knock her off her feet, look. Can't do anything now.
I'm getting sick of this.
What is she, a fruit ninja? What's she done now? She's electrified her hands or something? She's got an eggy, look, she's running. Oh, she's coming in at the right pop. She's having a right pop. She's not getting me. I think we've got her under control, though. I'll tell you what, on her own, and they've introduced her on her own here, haven't they? On her own, she's not much of an issue. But I think you put her together with a few other enemies, and you have to watch out for this slightly unpredictable attack pattern. And quite a lot of damage when it comes in. And it becomes a bit of an issue. She's harder to predict, isn't she? Because she's less obvious. She's telegraphing her moves less obviously. And she's sort of just stalking around and then whack, she's in. So it will be interesting to have a few more fights with these chuffers. Look. The local baddies, whoever they are, because I only just met them and they didn't like me and I didn't like them, did I? You know, that was all it was, just our first meeting, but eggy straight away they were. So we're obviously going to have to come back and kick their heads in, and they've got a, I'm going to put that on the map, they've got an homunculus there. There's a little thing on top of that. Oh no, it might just be a travel thing. I'm going to put it on the map anyway and come back and kill them later. But up here, this is the way we want to go. Just going to do a little voyage of discovery, that's all I'm about. Had such a day of it today, nothing wanted to work, but finally we've managed to get Genshin working. And although we can't stream on Twitch, because Twitch, no streaming for UK today, thank you. Don't know why, it says it on the down detector. But I could do this, so... Oh look, I found the place! I found a little place. That's a good thing. Little pink palace. What's this? The Spirit Trees Hall. The domain was first occupied by desert bandits from who knows where. Perhaps they've some unknown treasure on hand. And you get primos and you get stuff. So there we go. I can come back whenever I want now. That's a teleporter location I've just unlocked. By being a really good gamer. Bit of a pro gamer. So I've just unlocked that. Because I'm a bit of a pro. If anything, bit of a pro gamer. Oh look, there's the other one. See, total pro. Hey? If anything, that's I've done them in the wrong order, I think, but we might get away with it. I don't know. Propagate? No, you've got to do them in the right order. Look, 'cause they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the numbers behind them. They've all gone off. Pro gamer, mate. You don't get me with that. You don't get me with that. Look, 1. And then 2 over here, which looks like the bobs if you line it up properly. Look. Number 2. They've tried to keep those bobs very close, far apart. Very far apart. Oh, I missed, so. Pro gamer. Here we are. Let's pro game this. When it recharges, there we go. Pro game that. And then 3 is up here. And you can tell because it says 3 behind it, like 3 bobs. Like a triple bob. And then this will be number 4. So there's a system. The quad bob. And then there's a chest. And everyone likes a chest. And that's the same as bobs, isn't it? So, right. Let's head on. Let's head on into the unknown. There, I can see the tower right ahead of me. Straight line ahead. So I'm just going to beeline it for the tower. Big old tree that you can go inside. No surprise there. Thought we'd see a few of them. A few Deku trees. What's going on down here? Oh, hello. Look at that. Like big salamanders. And they're so well animated. And like they just immediately feel like salamanders in that what seems like a shallow pool, but when you get down there it'll be quite a deep pool. Like not crocodiles but salamanders. Like really well, like they've got the feel there, haven't they? They've got the feel really right. And it looks kind of like, oh, you go in there and grab a little salamander. Pick up a newt. But no, like they're going to be killer newts, aren't they? They're going to be little newts that kill you. But they're big newts. Down there is going to be a nightmare of death. I can feel it in my bones. But I need to get up and through. So either I go in for combat or I skirt around. And today's not about killing everything. And like really, if it's wildlife, I don't want to kill it. Look at it, it looks awesome. Like, they look dangerous. They look like somewhere between a crocodile and a dragon newt. Don't they? If I fly near them, they'll get eggy. They're getting eggy? They're not getting eggy. I think we're okay. Just going to grab that box and hope we'll be okay. Yeah, we're okay. Look, they're not even getting eggy. That's the way it should be. They shouldn't get eggy unless they need to get eggy. They're like somewhere between a crocodile and a rhinoceros and a duck. Like, very... I think it's really clever to take established... Like, because crocodiles behave like that. So do newts. To take established animals and tweak them like that, I think is really nice. Really subtle and it really works. Like, because you get a real feel for it. It instinctively makes you feel a certain way. Like, a bit worried about the giant crocodiles. But also quite intrigued. I think it's quite cool. I'm a bit surprised I can't pick those mushrooms. Picked every other mushroom in one stat, didn't I? Thank you. But I can't pick those mushrooms. What's that? Summon Dendrodrogora. I've got a Dendrodrogora. Whatever that is. However that works. Don't know. Don't have to know. Nobody needs to know. What happened then? Is it raining? Suddenly got raining. Not a fan of that. Highly dangerous woods, so just going to try and climb up here and get out of the way of the highly dangerous woods. Don't look at a skirt. Dripping in drank. Hillbilly hand fishing with the lizards, the giant crocodilia. No, I think they've got to be loop head to do that. And I know that they do that, don't they? In the forests, in the Florida Everglades, they go hand fishing with lines for crocodiles, don't they? Like, are they mad? If anything, that sounds really dangerous. But it's not that dangerous because you've got the advantage of having a boat and a gun. Ganja child. It's Ganji kid. Ganji, not Ganja. So I know that obviously there is that Ganja connection, but if you put the E instead of the R, then it translates in Korean as cool kid. So you get away with it. It just is what it is. Sometimes I think about changing it for a more sponsor-friendly name, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. And until a sponsor says, I really can't sponsor you because of your name, I'm going to just live with it. I hope you'll get it. I hope you'll get it. Ah, look at that, poison spores. That's poison spored me. I don't like that. Obviously don't like that. And this jumping mushroom's rubbish, look. I've gone here to jump on the mushroom and look how high it takes me. Like, not even high. So I've got myself hurt now just for that. And I wanted to get up the top there. I thought I'd jump all the way up on the mushroom. It does nothing. So I might as well could just jump that high myself. I don't need a fucking mushroom to jump on, thanks. Ganja man. Hold up your hands if you're a ganja man. Yeah. Hopefully, maybe we'll get sponsored by, like, you know, a ganja company, and then that just, all my woes will be fine. Sorted. Sponsored by Northern Lights or some shit. The world opens itself up before those with noble hearts. It certainly fucking does. Today it certainly does. It's taken a while, but we're getting there. And, you know, we've got a few of you on stream now. I'm getting there. I'm happy. I'm happy now. It's not exactly the day I expected. It's certainly not the Genshin Impact day. I haven't had my tablet. Bollocks. It's now past midnight. It's nearly 1 o'clock. And I haven't had my tablet, so that's a mistake. It has a sedative effect and it helps me sleep, but only if you take it early enough. If you don't, you'll never get out of bed in the morning the next day. Let's have a look at what we've done here now. I've got to go and grab my tablet. Oosh. You expect one hillbilly to remove his fleshless arm. You certainly do. I'm surprised they never get bitten by the crocodiles. They deserve it. Because it's not a very nice way to go, is it? To be hooked on a big hook and hung on a big hook and then shot or whatever. Or battered with a bat and then turned into a handbag. It's not a very nice way to go. It's not very pleasant. I just wanted to say, I'd take my tablet. I might as well just, you know, honesty and best policy and all that. I take an antidepressant called metazapine, and it is an antidepressant, and I did take it as an antidepressant, absolutely. But one of the main things that I was having problems with in my life was sleeping, and I thought that if I could fix that, other issues involving mental health would be eased because of my sleeping schedule. I used to stay up all night and I couldn't sleep, and insomnia and stress, and the only thing that would get me to sleep was drinking myself into a stupor. So stress, insomnia. The metazapine has a sedative effect. You take it about 9 o'clock, and about 10, 11 o'clock you think, oh, I'm a bit sleepy now. It helps, and then it works while you're asleep, and then you wake up and you feel like ready to go, I suppose. But if you take it at 1 o'clock in the morning like I've just done, then it will start kicking in about 2 or 3, and you'll start to feel tired then, and then you won't get out of bed in the morning because it'll be sedating you when you need to wake up. So that's a mistake. I'm trying to wean myself off it. I find that when I get to the magic point of I used to take 30 milligrams a day, now I take 15 milligrams a day, and when I get down to 8 milligrams a day, it starts to make me feel depressed. I start to reflect on life differently. I start to find things, like today would be a good example of it not working on the internet, might have really sunk me, and I might have actually shed those tears when I joked about crying. I felt like crying. I didn't break down and, oh, it doesn't work, it's not fair, I feel it. But I look at things in a different way. I see the negatives more. I don't know how to quite explain it best, but the black dog starts following you around, and the metazapine's really helped in all aspects. I want to wean myself off it because I feel life is worth living, and you know, I don't want to have that crutch of an antidepressant necessarily, because it might have negative effects physiologically on me to be taking tablets. And also, if I ever need it, if life ever does start to really get me down, I want to be able to say, well, I used to take those tablets and they really helped, so I'll go back to them. But I can't do anything. I don't, like, at the moment, if I'm not, like, if I feel any worse than this and I'm on the tablets, that's bad, isn't it? Because then you haven't got anything else to turn to. It's like it gets worse, and what do you do? You know, I like to think that that thing works, so I'll leave it as a backup, like this. It's a bit like this. This will work as a backup if my kilobytes fuck it, but I don't want to have it plugged in every day, all day. I'd rather just keep it in the tank for backup. tonight. It feels more safe for me, more comfortable for me to know there's a backup plan. Whereas with mirtazapine, with antidepressants, if you, if you've dealt with some of the issues and your life has improved, because at the time I wasn't sleeping, now I can, then it's probably sensible to say, okay, let's try and ease off the antidepressants so that I know they work and I know they're there for me if anything really bad happens. But for now, let's try and work it, and face those things head on and try and work it out without that crutch or support. It's not easy. I find every time I try and wean myself off, I start feeling worse, and that's natural because it's how it works, isn't it? But 100%, yeah, it's it's a hypnotic, so you're actually falling asleep, not being knocked out, right? Yeah, that's a good description of it. Yeah, I find myself drifting off a lot easier. Would be a good way to, yeah. So I'm not telling anyone what to do with their mental health, and I'm not advising people go out and take tablets if they didn't, or don't if they do. I'm just saying this is how I've been working, and that's why I just needed to go and take that tablet. And if anyone's thinking, what tablets is he taking? Well, there you go. Now you know. Right, I'm now going to head north to this statue. It's the final statue of the area, so we'll have opened up the whole area, and that's a bit sad in a way because it feels a bit smaller than you think, doesn't it? Like, look, it's from there, not the chasm, that's already existed, but like it sort of envelops the chasm from this side, from there down to here. So it's not that big, but it is actually. And you can run all the way across it in one big go, I suppose, but it's got a lot of hidden depths and cheeky nooks and crannies. And it's got a little, already we've seen a port area, this big mountain with the thing in it. We've seen cities. We haven't seen the city yet. We've seen this forest. Like, there's different kinds of zone. There's like different kinds of area, different kinds of vibe in different places. So it's already got its own character, cohesive character, and unique little characterful areas. Ruins of Dari here that we haven't investigated, look. And the Caravan Ribat, I don't know. So there's a lot to see and do still. We'll head north to this and unlock the fragment of childhood dreams, and then come round to... Oh no, we're not going to hit the top of the mountain, are we? We're going to hit the statue of the Seven over there. Okay, we've got a little route. Let's crack on with Exploration Genshin. Oh, it's been such a day today. Nothing has worked. We've got words on stream working again now. It works again now, so at least that's good. You have to reflect on what... Like, I was actually sitting down earlier thinking, what if I can't stream? Like, nothing was working, and it was one of those where everything I tried to fix made it worse. So I was thinking, what if I just can't stream again? What if I have to take 2 weeks off, and 2 weeks becomes an impediment to the growth, and, I have to accept that there are, That's not what we have to think now. Oh, God. But, if that were the case, if I had to go do something, needs must, I'd have to go back to making videos. Jumpy Dumpty Pow. Blow them all up. But I wouldn't disappear off the internet, I'd just have a bigger struggle being on it.
La la la, yeah. Don't blink.
Don't blink. You're all dead.
Nowhere to hide.
Nowhere am I? Still not dead.
I'll
Managed
be
to get
fine.
a good shot in before you got killed, didn't you, Chuffer? Managed to get your shot in. And our ping is back to normal now as well.
That's everything. On to the next.
So we're lucky in that aspect too. Gravekipper's got her magic lamp. Her plant lamp. I'm going to just pop this now because it's so useless, look. Look at that. It's a plant lamp. Plant lamp. So get your head kicked in with that, eh? Or it might make a nice decoration for your living room. I mean, what an awful special move. They've updated Gravekipper with a new special move, and it's Plant Lamp. And really, that's pretty lame, isn't it?
Propagate!
If anything. So, I was going to light that candle then, but I don't know how, so... Oh, I've done it, but... I don't want to anger that chuffer over there, but I've done that now, so... What's this? Summon that. Got that. No, he looks like he's trapped. He, she, they, it. Look like they're trapped, so I'll leave them trapped. I don't want to have a Barney with them. Oh no, I'm setting off all sorts of things here. No. Everything's attacking me. They're attacking me, but they're trapped. I'm running, I'm pegging it. I'm pegging it. I want to unlock this thing for the... Look at all the chests. Oh, you want the chest, don't you? They're primos involved. No, I just want to unlock all these things so that... Where's the thing to unlock? It says here, doesn't it? And it's not here. So it's a waypoint that I can come back to. It says exactly here on the map, but underneath. So it must be underneath somewhere. Sometimes they appear, you know, out of the environment. Sometimes you have to find them. It might be through a cave. Can't be asked with it. Look at those. There's two of them prowling around there. Tigery lynx things. If they start attacking me all the time, I will have to start killing them, but I don't want to be killing animals. We've discussed it. So I'll let them be. But look. It's a little bit Jurassic Park in a way, isn't it? Like, it is a little bit Jurassic Park, seeing almost prehistoric style saber-toothed tigers and stuff prowling in the undergrowth. Are they baddies there? Are they people? There's all people. I don't know if they're baddies. Yeah, they're baddies. They're baddies. I always want to go and talk to them and they turn out to be baddies. Just, you know, forget it, you naughty baddies, you naughty chuffers. Let's have a look. Oh, there's a big tree over there, look. They did talk about a city built into a tree. I think that was the city, but like, that's obviously another location there built into the tree. Isn't it? And what's happening now? It's all gone a bit grey. The world opens itself up before those with noble hearts. Oh, not completely. Why not? Why not completely? It's a bit strange, isn't it? Because how am I going to unlock that? Because there's not another one of these, Statue of the Seven, unless I'm mistaken in some way. It's weird, isn't it? Or maybe the tree itself is some sort of unlock. Jade Plume Terror Shroom. See, they're made of mushrooms. A lord of fungal beasts that lives in the heart of the woods. So I don't feel like killing things that live in the woods, but I like the woods. I'll go there with my dog. I feel like they've missed the mark there in a way. I really do. I feel like you should be fighting things that are trying to subjugate the natural order of the world. Like, you should be fighting against things that are trying to pollute the order of the world. Or, you know, in today's day and age, you're talking about climate change and things, aren't you? Like, you know, what's Greta Thunberg going to say about having to kill all those animals? And this part's locked. Look, this part's still locked. What's that? But I think they have missed the mark there. I think you should be killing things that are attacking the local biome rather than are present within it. Anywho, there's 5 primos for me. And over there is an area of the map that's still locked, and it looks like a right chuffer. Looks like all dead wood, so I think it's locked because it's got all that bad problem with it. And over there is still locked, and that's that big tree. So I think they throw us there. Oh look, there's some of that bad stuff down there now. That's why it went all grey. So I think they throw us up the big tree when they want us up the big tree later. Right then, let's go and see the city, but let's shuffle along behind this woman. The game is asking us to stalk this woman. Now generally I wouldn't think that stalking someone was a good idea. And certainly not if you're a visitor in a strange land. But stalking we will go. So, me and Paimon.
Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look.
Suddenly vanished. Looked like she just went over the hill there, Paimon. They might have vanished.
Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but, it looks like that's not the case.
I mean, we don't know what we're creeping up on here, do we? So
She's sitting over there! Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she?
Paimon, I don't know. It feels really rude. If this is her home cave, then it feels a bit rude for us to be all barging in.
What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again?
Maybe we shouldn't bother her, is one of my answers.
It looks like she's meditating or something. If we bother her now, she probably wouldn't let us off very lightly.
Right, yeah.
Oh! What a lovely smell!
Oh, that's it. Paimon loves food, you see. Oh, hello, Snips. They should have put poachers in the game and you can go after all the baddies instead of the animals. There you go. Brilliant idea. Brilliant idea. And Isabella was saying that the trees and the hanging vines look just like Jurassic Park, yeah. Yeah. The backgrounds, it might contribute. I think so. There's the sounds as well, maybe. K-pop. I've been watching a bit of K-pop earlier. I like K-pop. Sort of. Sort of. She smelled that, and Paimon loves a bit of food. Oh, Snips, I've had a day today. I've had such a day. You know, it's the big day for Genshin Impact. What are we doing it on YouTube for? Well, you can't go on Twitch in the UK because it just won't go on. OBS won't send to Twitch. Twitch says, fucking, I'm not having it. You go on the Down Detector. It's a website, the Down Detector, and it says Twitch is not having it. So you think that's bad? Well, try opening up Genshin Impact and it not working. That's what happened. I had to find out on the internet after literally 2 hours of trying to make it work that you have to just wait and be patient, and eventually it worked, and it did. So lucky us. But the big day of streaming today, instead of doing words on stream, that didn't work. The internet carked it, and then words wouldn't connect. So that was a fail. And then big Genshin Impact stream in this evening has been a fail. A huge fail, but now we're here and we're doing it on YouTube. So yeah, don't worry about feeling sorry. You don't have to, like, obviously, I mean, you know what I'm like. All the kids at your hospital, you know, they're having a worse time than me not being able to play Genshin Impact. I can't play Genshin Impact. Oh, it's not fair on me. Oh, I can't stream on Twitch. Oh, aren't I privileged? Like, I don't feel terribly bad. I felt a bit annoyed over the course of the day, but it was a huge disappointment. It felt a little bit like not getting to play with your Christmas presents or something. But, you know, it's not huge. We're here now, and it will go on, and we'll be there. And, you know, I was hoping for that momentum with the stream, but irrelevant. I still feel lucky. Still got 2 arms, a head. You know, still got a roof. All of the UK, I don't know about all of the, I think so, though. If you look at the Down Detector we were looking at, that's what I was looking at earlier, the Down Detector. The Down Detector, it's quite I like the name of it. That's Firefox, that's the wrong one. I've had real trouble getting chat on screen as well. I can't get the chat on the screen. Every single thing stops working one by one. It was a real issue. That's the wrong one again. Somehow everything stopped working one by one. There you are, look, Down Detector, this is called. And it says users report indicate problems at Twitch. And this is 11 PM there onwards, look, and today from 5 PM to 11 PM. And these comments down the bottom say, I'm glad I didn't have any Twitch issues earlier. Everyone who's having them now, I'm so sorry. This is an ongoing Twitch issue with OBS affecting random users. This person's heading home from Goodwill, got a nice stack of 360 games. Looks like Twitch is having some issues with people going live, probably just pushing stream tomorrow. So like, this is just picking up on anything that someone's mentioned with Twitch on an auto feed. And people are noticing it's got issues and it's temporarily broken, so no stream tonight for Sean the Warlord. So everyone's having issues. So, you know, that does make me feel a bit better to be able to see that online, because at least everyone's having the issues. But what a day to have them, eh? What a day to have them. I mean, I'm lucky. I'm so lucky. You know, we're here now still doing it anyway, so I can't complain. I'm grateful rather than disappointed overall. But did you all crash Twitch for Genshin? I thought that. I thought maybe Genshin crashed it. Genshin crashed on my computer. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't load. I think the server was too busy and we had to wait for an opening. That was a big disappointment as well, because not even being able to stream is one thing, but not being able to play it off stream is another. All of those things. But like I said, I'm still very lucky, so I still look at it in that way. And it did make me think, I mean, at no point can I ever I have to remember for the long term not to say this is one big day of streaming that I'm looking forward to, and this one thing is going to be big and important. And you know, it's about spreading out the peanut butter across the whole slice of bread. It's about spreading out the peanut butter so that if you miss a bit with your bites, you're not just eating bread, you've got some peanut butter. I have to remember not to put all my eggs in one basket. You know, if I have all my hopes going on one big stream that's going to, you know, be a big thing, then no, we have to steady progress. I talk about it, but lots of times steady progress. It's safer in that way as well, because, you know, you can't build yourself up to get knocked down, can you? At least we got all the bad stuff out of the way today. You say that, yeah, but let's not jinx it. At least we're streaming. I mean, oh, it was bad though today. It has been a rubbish day. And to fix it, I've got this. So you try plugging that in at the wall, and then unravelling it and untangling it to plug it in at the other. That's like meters and meters of wire. That is meters of it. But why on earth would they not wind it all up? Like when I bought it, it looked like a really nice, neat coil of wire. And then this, when I started to unwind it, I thought, why are the two pieces at the same end like that? That's a bit weird. And I gave them a pull, and the whole thing just collapsed into a mess. And I felt like doing the same, because this is my backup plan. You plug one end in your computer and the other end in the router, and then your kilobytes don't fuck up, because you're not Wi-Fi through the walls, are you? You're straight in at the wall. But I've got an issue, because like, it doesn't stretch for the meters anymore, because it stretches like that far. These two are okay. You get about that much out of it. So I've got about this much in wire, and then this much in knotted coils. Throw it in the rubbish bin. It's expensive. It's my backup plan. But it is. Could you imagine? Yeah, and imagine like that happening, like the coil of wire just dropping out into that, and imagine it happening at the point where you're already feeling stressed because nothing's working. I had to put it down and say no thanks. I had to say, well, you know, we'll come back to streaming in an hour then and have another look. I eventually did get a stream off on YouTube today. This is the second one of the day, so we are still working, but geez, not putting all your eggs in one basket, smoothing out the peanut butter. That's what we've got to do. Chill out, smooth it out. It's all good. I'm still very lucky, but duck feathers. I looking back in the chat there and seeing duck feathers, and I don't know what I'm missing.
It's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Maybe living here wouldn't be too bad after all.
Paimon's so knowledgeable. For a little chuff who chuffs on a lot, she's so knowledgeable, really, isn't she? Oh, uh-oh.
Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good.
There's something wrong with that smell. It's sending me into a funny trance.
What? Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
You're going to have to help me out here then, Paimon. I've got to get out of here, she says. Ooh. I think I'm going to pass out. Ooh, have we been lured into a trap?
What's happening? Traveler? This is no time for a nap. Oh, come on.
Paimon's worried. It'd sit with calming music and unravel it as an act of patience next to the dog and the cat, yeah. I will, you know, I'll have to do it at some point, but not today. Not today. I thought of a joke, though, about it. I thought of a joke, because, you know, they don't call me Scotty Hottie for nothing. So, people say that my brain is made of string, but I think not. People say my brain is made of string, but I think not. Oh, and the dog was sick on my bed last night. Didn't mention that, did I? That was, the dog was sick on my bed. Or was that the night before? I can't remember now. Look at this. I've woken up in some magic world of tree. Look at that. Very pretty. No map. No skills. No buttons. Can't even jump. Can't jump. This is weird. I'm going to just go up here because it's the only thing I think I can do. I'm obviously being invited up here, aren't I? Yeah. Let's have a little chat with the world tree. Very, oh, we made it cross. I was going to say very Dark Souls, isn't it? A string walks into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve your kind here." Why not? Did I get that wrong? Why don't they serve the string? Am I missing it? String leaves, frayed his ends. I'm afraid not. Oh, do you know my kilobytes are looking a bit janky there now? This great thing is happening in Genshin Impact, and the kilobytes are on 0. And I've just held up that thing that plugs them in. The string says, "I'm afraid not." See? The bartender says, "Hey, you're that string," and the string says, "I'm afraid not."
The Traveler's been out for a long time now.
Yes,
The kilobytes are back, so I'm not going to go and plug that in.
Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that she's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about.
We're being taken care of by E. coli. No, coli is taking care of us. Don't question mark me. I know who this is.
Oh, are you awake now?
I am awake now. Your voice sounds very similar to Sayu's.
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake!
Bartender serves him a soy milk.
Well, we're at... good question. Where are we? Hana was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is.
So we've been taken into the heart of the place now without having to walk through it all, which is a bit strange, isn't it?
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from SUMERU as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations.
It's an interesting vocal combination there. It's not like... I'd have thought they would have pushed a bit more for the traditional ethnic dialect in there somewhere, but there's not really, is there?
My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
Kolai, you know what's interesting as well is that whilst it's India, isn't it, and it's Bangladesh and it's Indonesia and those areas of the world, this place, inspired by, and also inspired by Mount Sumeru, which is not a real place. It's also Ireland, isn't it? Because there's a lot of woodland spirits from Ireland. There's a lot of colleens is an Irish word. It feels a bit Irish to me as well. There's a lot of green, isn't there? Wood spirits and nymphs of Ireland.
Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything, really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
No, I'm alright.
Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious.
I've got a funny taste in my mouth from the Master's herbal medicine while I was unconscious. I hope it's that, yeah. It's all about herbs again, isn't it? So we know which way they're going.
Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Wake and bake. If you like. Yeah, she is. She's going to be a free character, so we don't even have to wish for her on the banner. We're just going to get her.
Whoops!
I like her green hair. I'm a big fan of green generally, so whoops. What's happened? Oh.
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. All right. I'll get it for you once I'm finished here.
He's a bit of a we've understood here that he can hear things from a distance with those big ears. I mean, I can hear things from a distance. I don't have to have big ears. I can still hear things, but he's got special hearing. And this Sad Eyes over here, I don't think she's a real main character because she's dressed in drab clothing. So you generally tell that this is the important one. He's got a hoodie. He's got a hoodie. And he's got pull ties on his hoodie. It's a bit novel, a bit modern.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Bit of attitude there.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
She's a forest ranger. Again, I just can't believe that. I mean, I think they, again, I'm really, I loved Genshin Impact, bear in mind. I'm a big positive. I say a lot of good things about it. I think they've missed the mark in two ways here. One was the killing of the nature, like, almost like, there it is, why don't you kill it? And then number two was, and it attacking you and you have to kill it. Number two is, this is a new place, it's a new area, and it's based on India, if anything. Isn't it? Actually, wait, hang on. Oh, I can't go on the map now. It's based on India, and I was told Egypt a bit as well. There's supposed to be a sandy, deserty place, which I can't see here yet. But with that in mind, why is everyone so fucking white and Western? Like, why can't you just get a bit of skin tone going on? Why can't people speak in a bit of an ethnic dialect accent? It just seems a bit weird, doesn't it?
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly.
So he's a bit of a cocky, he's like Link, but a cocky wanker. So I'm saying that about charging him and little elves, he's cocky.
So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
Alright.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well.
I was a bit surprised he's in charge, because he's a bit young to be in charge, isn't he? And cocky.
It is common practice for SUMERU scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas.
Okay.
Particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as spirit borneol to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination.
Yep. Got it.
In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave.
Right.
The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneol I just mentioned.
High as a kite, weren't we? He's your new husband, though. We were high as a kite. E. coli food poisoning, mate. We walked into a cave. We hotboxed it into the cave, and we whiteyed. We pulled a whitey. We had to blank out.
That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense?
Yep. High as boxes, mate. And the reason it had such an effect on us is probably because we got brain damage from our holidays. Do you remember we were out with the recent quest on the islands, the holiday islands, and there was that machine and it was giving everyone brain damage, wasn't it? So maybe it's got something to do with the fact that I've got brain damage.
Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences?
No, I didn't.
Or did you see anything while unconscious?
What he wants to know is, did I feel him molesting me? He wants to know, is that taste in my mouth, that bitter taste in my mouth, did I notice anything being poked in my mouth? Am I going to be a corroborating witness? I described what I saw while I was unconscious. Oh yeah, that tree thing. Sorry, that tree thing. The tree.
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Oh, some serious shit's going down. Now, listen, Kale, I know it seems like I'm just some wandering traveller who's stumbled in and got herself all caught up in the mix. But actually, I'm a bit of a big cheese, and I've come all the way from Inazuma to be here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Inazuma to be here with you tonight. I've been doing all sorts of stuff around the world of Tevia, and it's going to be no surprise to me if my presence here causes some ripples.
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days.
Yep.
They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
It's a bit weird actually, because we've never had to have a room before, have we? We did get a place in the Knights. I'm sure we were allowed to stay with the Knights of Favonius, but like we've not been. We've never needed like living quarters before. We've got a teapot, if anything. I've got my own teapot. So.
Yes, Master Tainari.
I forgot to have a look in my teapot today. I haven't shown them my teapot.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
That looks really cool behind Paimon. There's like a fish tank thing with no fish in it.
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
I quite like the way you ask him a question and he gives you a nice, straightforward, detailed answer that's not too long and he doesn't repeat himself loads and loads. He's quite straightforward. I like that.
Further observation?
And I also like the colour scheme they've got going on with the purples and the turquoise and the green stuff. He seems a bit mishmashy but a bit cohesive as well. It's quite cool. We need to get to Sumeru City, apparently.
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you.
Yeah, he's confident here, he's okay. He's not being cocky here. He's not being cocky here. He's been confident here and not cocky here. Here he's been okay, but when he was saying about, you know, if that man wants to fucking thing, and...
Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape.
Yeah, cool.
If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
I don't know, mate. Now I'm smelling more... What's this?
Oh, are you okay?
Here we go.
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you?
Yeah, well, don't make me smell it then.
So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else.
Right.
The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky.
Okay.
For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell, okay?
Okay, although... Aren't we just going to get to doing... Are we going to be trapped here now in Genshin Impact in this, like, small area, taking our medicine, or can we just do what we want?
Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Okay, he's got the medicine to go. Very sharp bob as well. Very sharp bob.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right.
That's always the way, Paimon. I mean, I'll tell you about my day.
Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know. What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now?
I don't think what I saw were hallucinations.
You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
I don't know, Paimon, man. I don't know. When I saw the vision, it felt as if I was standing deep underground. Oh, but the red sky, could it have been Canaria?
Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right?
I don't know.
Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us?
Apparently we need to get to the bottom of it.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier.
Quite clever in a way, isn't it, to put you involved in a story? Because, you know, you arrive somewhere, you're the main one, the big cheese, and you need to be involved in the story, don't you? Well, like, sometimes things are going on, like a dragon that we need to fight. This is a different way of putting you in a story and having you step by step piece things together, unlock them, without having that terrible device of, oh, I've got amnesia and I just can't remember. But we've been shown what could be a vision, or a vision of the past or the future, and now I've got to piece it together. Interesting.
Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations.
That's right, Paimon, apparently that's what we're going to do.
But it seems like asking Tighnari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do?
Oh, it's hard now. I wonder why it's not a... it's medicine is right here. And the Anchorman, I see the Anchorman in chat. Let's start by having a chat with Colin. Oh, we can. Why don't we just ask him? He was being really straightforward. Why can't we ask him?
Good idea. Collie's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru.
Apparently we'll do that then, Paimon. We get a night of rest. I want to go and see the city of choppers.
Come on, it's time to go find Collie.
Got 2 books then. Go and find Collie. She's only there. I don't want to do that. I want to go and see the city. And I thought this first quest would be like, oh, follow me to the city and then meet so-and-so, and then here's where you get your swords, and here's the this. But no, it's not that. It's like, mess about in this little village. Introduction village. Is there a fox in there? Look. It's a little dog and... I don't know. I mean, I'm doing it because I'm following the path, but I don't want to...
Next, let's see. Right hand.
I'd rather just go straight off to the city and mess about. Tighnari.
But please remember that you still need to be careful. Understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... well, you understand.
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
It might be her shoes, because she's got those open-toed shoes, and they can't be good for running around the jungle. He's got proper shoes on, proper boots. So, you know, if you're going to be getting in a fight, someone could just tread on your foot there. Is there something we can help with?
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Weird that it's not letting you just bop off to Sumeru City, is it? It's like holding you back here, getting introduced to these people. We're going to go and do their trials. Like, if she's not allowed to run around with him today, I don't know why we are, but apparently.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day.
I'm going with her.
And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
I find the Statue of the Seven, light it up, but we've already been there.
Tighnari, we're ready to head out.
Look, it's Link.
Roger, I'll be right there. All right, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kale.
Yes, you can count on me.
So, Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tighnari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Paimon picks and chooses their jobs. I think we should just ignore the jobs and just go straight off to Sumeru.
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals.
So that's all cool. You don't have to murder all the animals here, do you? You like his clothes and his big ears. I like her clothes as well. I think she's quite, she's much more Zelda, isn't she? She's really Zelda from the back here now. Like, really Link-esque. I like the green.
As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven.
I knew it. You see, they're taking us around the little...
Traveler, this way!
This way?
You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
What's going on? I'm up here. Where's she? She's disappeared. I've got to go lamps along the path. What are you on about? Oh, like... Okay, I see. This is the path. This is the path, and these are little lamps along the path, look. And there's a person, there's an adventurer! You're supposed to talk to them. Taking the path through the chasm to SUMERU was a bad idea. Why? We just done it. I thought it was a shortcut, but nobody like me could get through those blockades, so I had to go all the way around instead. That exhausted me. Do you plan to continue? Of course. Give me a while to rest up. I was going to go to SUMERU City. The locals told him he should attend the festivals. What's festivals? Flowers. And festivals. The local Lord Kusanali's birthday. The festival. Alright. Really drum that in for me there. The festivals.
Nothing wrong with these two lamps.
Photo. And she stopped talking now. There's nothing wrong with these two lamps, but no doubt if we follow on the road long enough, we'll encounter a lamp that has a problem. Here it is.
Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it.
I mean, it's a bit weird that she's not really with us. And we're just doing like general admin now.
No problems with this lamp. Good.
I mean, isn't this a little bit uncomfortable to be forced to walk around looking at the lamps doing general admin instead of running off to
statue of the
SUMERU
Seven
City?
is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before.
Yeah, I did. I've been up there and set it off and done all that, can't I?
It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue.
Look, obviously I can get up there.
Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there.
Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas. By the way, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, what's she like?
And has she still got her gnosis?
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I have no idea.
Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
It is nice, isn't it? It is this whole new place to enjoy and explore. It is great. It is good.
Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago. According to what Master has told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Siristana.
Uh-huh. Then what happened?
Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest.
It's quite... all the new words, difficult to follow.
I'm not too sure. But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. But...
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry. We understand.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers.
Okay.
Anyway, you two know Amber, right?
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Amber, outrider of the Knights of Favonius.
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person.
Aw, peppy
There's
Amber.
no one like Amber. She lives life
She
to
likes
the
Amber.
fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her.
And she's one of our main
You
ones.
ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and... sorry.
She loves Amber.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure, you really like Amber.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Well, after I returned to SUMERU, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion.
Their floating companion.
I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
Ah, so that's how you knew.
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really, I wish I could tell you more about the Ginger Archon, but I have been away from SUMERU for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Ginger Archon?
Oh, we're chasing down our twin, something to do with power and the Gnosis, I think. I explained the purpose, so I'm glad I remember it.
So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right?
Yeah, we're all friends now.
Alright, we have a statue to clean.
I completely forgotten
You
about
both
cleaning
have
the
my
statue.
thanks. Well, you two are up there
You're gonna
cleaning.
call her Ganji
I'll
Kid
go
now.
ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
I've got Amber on my team, haven't I? I did put party setup. I did, for going around, I put together a party. Look, Amber. Party deploy. And there's the little team, put them together. And this is fire team. Let's deploy the fire team. Look, for going around, because it's Dendra, and everything goes on fire. Look, who's your favourite? Look, who's your favourite? Oh, who's your favourite? Look, who's your little favourite? Oh. Let's take a photo. Oh. 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 Your best friends. Look at all that fire in the background. Look. So, I thought we'd bring the fire team out because everything will go on fire. Benny, Amber, obviously Clee. Where's Clee?
Jumpy, dumpy, go!
And like we'll go around and set everything on fire. That's probably the way forward, isn't it?
Take cover!
Fire team. Right, what was I doing? They want me to clean the thing. Are they mad? I can't reach T on the keyboard. It's over there. They didn't mention that as well, did they? They were like, oh, it's going to be a tough job climbing up there. But they didn't mention that you could just fly up there. Don't they know about it?
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Maybe Lesser Lord Kusanali. I think she's the little one. Anyway, whatever, you know, the new characters. There's a little new character, isn't there? I think she's the little one.
The name does seem to fit the statue somehow.
So we might get our first Archon, because we swerved Zhongli so far, haven't we? And we missed Venti, and we didn't get Raiden Shogun, but we might get our first Archon here, when it comes to wishing for that.
Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below.
Okay, I'm going to clean the statue. We meticulously clean the statue. I don't have to do anything. It's now meticulously clean.
Nice work. That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale.
Now we can head down and meet up with Collei. Before we do, I'll just quickly show you the... look at this. Are they fucking with you? I mean, I'm tempted to throw 10 wishes at this. Tempted. The problem is the pity timer. That, oh look, this is different. This looks new, doesn't it? This looks different now. They've changed this. They've changed it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fit on here now. Makes a bit more sense. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from pity. So we're right at the start of the pity timer, so it's not a big deal. But let's say we run 10 wishes and we hit the main character, 10 star, 5 star, we hit him, Tignari. That's great because we got the 5 star. But then when we come to wish for what we really want, when it comes round, we're right at the start of pity again. So it's actually a negative in a way, if you think of it that way. Depending on how you think of it, we could throw 10 wishes at this and just get whatever the, you know, guaranteed 4 star or above within your first 10 wishes. The issue is though, Kolai is going to come for free, I've been told. She's going to come for free. We're going to get her on one of these events, so we don't need to wish for her. We've already got Diona, we've already got Official. So we're just going to get a bonus one of these, aren't we? If I put in 10 wishes, it's guaranteed that I get Official to constellate my current Official. So I'm probably better off not doing it. And then this is the other one. Look at that. People are losing their shit over this. People are like, oh, good. Songli. I'm not bothered. Apparently he's quite a powerful character and all that. He's actually an Archon, wasn't he? But I can let that slide. Same 3. So we've got another banner where we don't wish. And we've got 10,000 primos and 7 guaranteed wishes saved up. We're better off just saving them up. Because when it comes around to the next banner that we really want, because maybe this one is not the one we want, but there's a little chuffer involved. We know there's a little chuffer involved. And when I say we know there is, look, can you see this picture here? It's only small, but so is she. In this picture here, you see some of the other characters that we're going to get introduced to in SUMERU. There's this one that does the dancing. There's this one that is in the desert. And in the middle of them, there's a little chuffer with green eyes, little chuffer. So she's going to be the Dendra Archon. She's the little chuffer. She's the one we want. So we're going to save up for that. Pretty sure that's the way to go. Let's meet up with E. coli. Where's she gone now? It's like meet up with coli and then I can't find. There she is. She's having a little sit down look. She's having a little sit down look. Ah, you think dreaming of Amber? Here she is.
Holly, we're back!
Welcome back! You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break. I brought some fruit and water for us.
Oh, it's nice having a day of work with Kolai, isn't it? It's nice having a day of Kolai.
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring?
Paimon, show some restraint, please.
Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them. Whoops! Ah, no! You dropped it on the ground!
Paimon's aghast at the dropping of the food. You can just pick it up and eat it, Paimon. It was not like you dropped it in shit, did you?
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, they're carefully wrapped, son.
Oh, whew. Paimon nearly had a heart attack there.
Paimon really likes food. We enjoy the pizzas together with Kolai. I hope they're vegan.
Those pizzas are amazing! You're quite the cook, Kale. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time.
Yay! Thanks, Kale! It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments, too.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
So, Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but she's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted.
So I thought he was a bit harsh.
I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called, something?
I quite like the way she doesn't quite know everything, and usually a character that's there to give you all this information just fucking churns out all this exposition all at once, don't they? But she's not really sure of some things, and that's cool because it leaves it for us to learn a little bit later, and it really humanises the writing. It's really clever.
Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there.
Yeah, good point there. I just let that slide by. He's in his own race, so maybe not human. I suppose, are they human? We're in a new world, aren't we? We're human because we're from our own world, but we're in the world of Tevia. Are they human? Do they even have the same biology as us? I don't know. I've never seen them without their clothes on. But we assume that we're all just sort of like varieties of sort of human, don't we? But yeah, they're from a different race with the old big ears.
But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
Well, there we go. Speaking of his ears, I'd like to go to the city, but she says, speaking of his ears, I'd like to pet them. No, that does sound like something Tignari would say.
Seems you already know him well. Anyway, I'm sure the sages were not happy about his responses. Master could obviously have a bright future in the Academia, but he insists on sticking to the path of a forest watcher. Every day he helps the locals of the forest and passes on his extensive knowledge to trainees like me. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Really? Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday.
And
he even carried you all the way here.
I think that's a new chatter that I can't say your name, I'm afraid. I don't know how to pronounce the combination of... I think it's like BPN, really, but I don't know. Sorry that I can't pronounce your name.
Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
Me neither. What did you do, Paimon? Did you do something naughty? Look at Paimon's little face. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little, but it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why? Is she going to die?" It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
Her Paimon impression was really funny.
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you. Hey! Now even Kali's starting to laugh. That's it! Paimon won't forget this. It's time for some Paimonial wrath!
Paimonial wrath.
No! Don't touch me!
Paimonial's got hold of her hair. Paimon? You fucking nutter. Paimon went a bit off there. And obviously they know that we've been waiting for a bit more Paimon. Like, the writers have realised Paimon is quite a beloved character. They've written in some Paimonial wrath.
Oh, sorry, Kale. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
There's some depth to her character here.
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that. Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharvaville. I think Master and the others should be back by now, too.
Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back. Paimon can't even see her now.
And she's gone. Return to Gandharvaville. No, alright. We will at some point, but not today, my friends. Today SUMERU City awaits, because let me just check what the time is in the UK. It took me so long to get this working tonight. It's now 2 in the morning, and like, I can feel that I'm getting tired. I can still play for another 2 hours, but my head will start to give me a headache and stuff. So we're going to push to SUMERU City. We're going to have a look around it. I'm going to make sure we get that done. That's on the map. That's on the schedule. That's happening now. No one's going to stop me. Primonial wrath or no, I'm not. I'll
Get
fly
ready
up
for
there.
the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
Gliding champion of Mondstadt, mate. Isn't it going to automatically do the thing
Bet
for
you
me?
can't
No,
keep up
good,
with me.
good.
It's raining again. This will hinder our vision. We must remain vigilant.
Let's just get off and go. Oh, I've fallen off.
I'll race you there.
I've never been there before, so maybe I should map out a little quick route. If I follow the water all the way, I'll hit this bit of bridge here, and then I should be able to climb up and into the town there. That should just be the easiest way, shouldn't it? Like, by the time I get there, when you get there, there'll be no way up that. No way up onto the bridge there. But I think that's a good path, isn't it? Follow the river. It's easy to follow. So it goes that way. And then hit this bit and up and into the town. Let's go. Outrider Ember reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. These little chuffers down here that need killing, but I don't want to do any killing. I just want to get on with it and go to see the town without having to kill everything. But also, I don't like killing just animals out in the nature, man. It feels well wrong. Do I do a lot of that in Tevia? I don't really think I do I? I suppose I never considered what a whopper flower was. I suppose that's like a kind of animal, isn't it? A whopper flower. They're no different to whopper flowers, are
Bet
they?
you can't keep up with me.
So why don't I just get merry with the killing? When they attack me, I'm allowed to, you know, there's no mercy for things. Well, there is mercy, but there's, you know, if you're a vegan and a tiger comes to eat you, you can defend yourself. It's okay. It's still vegan. But just go out catching tigers because generally they're bad and they bite people. That's not vegan. Not vegan at all. Have I got all the way down here now? I've got all the way down here. It's a bit smaller than I think it is. The area. I thought that was going to take me longer to get down the river. A bit smaller than I think it is, and I'm right here, and that's the road. I knew it was going to be tough. I thought it was going to be easier than this, though. I bet someone's left some more up. What's this? Hey, it's the creature we saw before. What's going on here?
Let you down.
I don't know what's going on there, Paimon. Because I'm not that concerned with it. Any new characters? We can do a couple. We can pop a couple of wishes, but the problem with it's a bit weird actually where they've done this. The new character is that chuff with the ears, and we're not getting him. We're not wishing on him. We're going to wait for the little one. So that water's a bit
Get
down.
ready for the gliding
Just
champion
come
of
round here.
Mondstadt.
First view of SUMERU City here. It's built up into the tree, isn't it? So it's not quite what I thought it would be. You can't really see the majesty of it. It's kind of hidden within the trees, but it's all in there. You can see it is on the map. Everything, that you're used to. Your blacksmith, your adventurers guild, all of it. It's got to be in there somewhere. SUMERU City. Here we go, and here it is. Look, cheeky. Oh, watch out for pickpockets. Are there lots of thieves? His twin brother is a thief who talks nonsense all the time. Don't trust anyone. What? It's weird. It's like a walled city built up in the tree. It's kind of strange to navigate. It's down here. This looks like the fun house. What's this? You can buy your instruments. hang out there in a bit. Here's Rima from the Mercenary Corps of 30. She's got a bit of skin tone on her. Hello? She ain't saying anything. Your eyes are as sharp as a hawk. She must be like a predator, like a hawk too. No need to explain. I'm never wrong about these things. Bit strange. There's my teleporter. Maybe coming back here. What's that? Oh, I can do some cooking myself here. But look, there's kebab meat and chips. That's kebab. They've got a kebab going, not vegan, but there's some other kinds of kebabs on a stick. Tavern host. This is the tavern. It is the fun house after all. His name is Mr. Snips, the chuffer with the ears. My characters at the moment, we're not going to roll on this one. And we're getting her for free in an event, so we're just going to wait that out. Just going to wait it out. My current squad, my newest characters, I got Benny recently, and I was a bit disappointed in that.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
That's my latest one, but currently we're ranking up Diona. She's a little chuffer. And we've got Kaching, just recently in the squad. She's a chuffer, a proper chuffer. And I've got Klee and Chi-Chi and Sayu, and I've got all the little ones. But my main normal team, I run Wet Boy as a main. I run... Where is she? I run Rosie as a main, and between them they freeze people up a right treat. And I've started pairing that up with Kaching, sorry, Chi-Chi and Klee, but it was Zhangling, and before that it was Amber. They're my characters. But yeah, we're not doing any wishing on these chuffers. We're going to wait for the little one. We're going to save our... We have to save our... Completely free to play, never spending a penny, so we have to save our primos, because when that little character comes round, we're going to have all the wishes we need. We're going to guarantee it on the pity timer. So there will be a day, there will come a day. But not today. And it's a bit strange that in the new expansion, you don't straight in with the new characters. Like, you can probably wish on the banner and get them, but... It's a really cool tavern this is, isn't it? Lots of character. Venti would like it around here.
Your theory is just putting the cart before the horse.
Little cheeky researcher. Little cheeky couple of researchers here. I don't know what they're researching. This is nice, isn't it? The cushions look like slices of lime or something. Everyone having a nice time in the tavern. I'm not going to bother talking to anyone or anything. Look, there's more kebabs now. What's going on? There's all kebabs everywhere. More kebabs in there. Look. You got enough kebabs or what? I like that kebab. Oh yeah, it looks good. Oh yeah, put 2 in the tavern. What do you mean? Well, it just looks so good, doesn't it? Put 2 in the tavern. Do you think? I've got 1 outside the tavern. Yeah, 2 in the tavern. 3, 4. All right, mate. 4 kebabs in the tavern. I think you need to sit down. Treasures Street. That's an annoying... I don't like it when street has an S before it. Treasures Street. Treasure Street. Oh, I'm getting a problem with my kilobytes again. I'm just going to wait it out. I upload kilobytes because it's a late night stream now and I'm not bothering to plug it in at the wall, but... You know, disappointingly, I'm having a kilobytes issue. But sometimes it just goes back up and then it's okay. No, it's gone right down to 0. So I'm just going to wait it out for a minute because usually it goes up. By the time I bother picking this up and going out there, it fixes itself.
Bombs, so heavy.
Come on, you kilobytes, you stupid kilobytes. Yeah, the guy laughing in the back. Yeah, it's quite well done, that was, wasn't it? The layering of the sound and stuff. Here's Catherine. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Come on, kilobytes, let's have it.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ooh. Expedition SUMERU. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Kilobytes are really stuttering at the moment. We're on half speed with the kilobytes for some reason. Got no idea why it would suddenly do that in the middle of the stream. I have to go and plug it in the other room, and I really can't now because it involves untangling that wire and fucking about. So I'm just going to cross my fingers it starts. They're going to pick up the kilobytes. I mean, zero's probably the worst.